kind of like. Hi, I'm longtime suffering Browns fan Brian Skowronski.
And I am kinda longtime suffering, only 14 years, suffering Steelers fan Travis Berardi.
And together we are
a house divided.
So welcome to OH Report World Headquarters down here in downtown Mansfield, Ohio. And Travis and I getting together. We're going to watch some football games this season. Browns for me on one TV, the Steelers for him on the other, and try to be our normal selves. Just keep it more PG-13 for you kids out there watching on the interwebs.
Yeah, it was a good thing because Christian McCaffrey just got inside the 10-yard line for the 49ers. So it was good that we didn't start yet because I think it would have just got a cuss out. But we're just going to watch these games. You'll see we'll have the score and everything. We're not allowed to show you the games because the NFL is going to go, really cut us off. And we want to continue giving you live and free high school football and all that stuff. So we're just going to, oh, my God. Okay. Anyway, we're going to...
Niners on the board!
We're going to have
Steelers
some conversations. We're going to have some conversations. Comment in there. We'll get fan zone and all that stuff up. We'll just have some normal talk and, just casual.
There's nothing normal or casual about a Browns Sunday, especially when Nick Chubb gets his first carry of the season. And we will be playing a drinking game today, or at least myself. Every time I whisper to Kevin Stefanski, why not just give Chubb the ball, I will be taking a sip of my coffee today. So I'm going to be extra energetic. Cool. Zach Fraley's also here. We got one of our buddies just stopped by. He's a Browns fan, so he gets to sit on the cool couch. And the enemy couch over here, we'll try to pay attention to him. Definitely when the Niners score.
I'm going to be watching over here. You pay attention to your big TV. I'll be over here.
Second and 7, Deshaun going deep. Looked like a little tug of the jersey, didn't it? Bengals trying to cheat early. They know they can't hold down Amari without doing a little something extra. So excited for Amari Cooper this year.
Kenny Pickett with an oversized helmet.
Yeah, I think it was just thrown a little bit too hard.
Jeez, they got new helmets already again?
Trying to protect that undersized brain. Got to take all the precautions you can. No, this is a tough matchup for you guys out the gates. Like, they give you the Niners, at least you're at home.
Niners are one of the favorites in the NFC as well. I mean, Brock Purdy.
The favorite.
Yeah, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. He ain't irrelevant anymore after what he did last year. 7-1 in his last 8 games. He got hurt in that playoff game.
Look at Deshaun spin, baby. That's why we got him.
3rd and 7. Nice conversion.
Looked like about 12.
This is always Steelers football, though, Brian. We always suck the first 4 or 5 weeks and then come on, get Mike Tomlin his 500 record to keep that streak going, but that's it. So I'm not expecting too much. I mean, preseason we look great.
You guys making the playoffs. Don't say you're not expecting too much. I know that's not much for the Steelers.
Well, we lose our first 5 games. We still win the next 12, and we're still like a 2 seed. But I know the Browns love going undefeated in the preseason and don't win games, so I'm not judging too much on preseason stuff. Oh, ooh. You got a tough matchup, too. You got Joe Shiesty out there.
We do. Hey, on 1st and 10, why not just give Nick Chubb the ball, Kevin?
Drinking my legal beverage out of my OH Report cup.
Yeah, you know what? Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about the expert picks for the Super Bowl, I've been watching way too much NFL Network and ESPN and Fox this whole week. It's been the Niners and the Bengals are probably the 2 sexiest teams, I would say, to make a Super Bowl run. So,
yeah,
not easy.
I saw somebody did predict San Francisco Bengals for the Super Bowl, just like back in the early 90s when Jerry Rice had that catch with, 1 minute left. You got the ball to Chubb, but he wasn't a handoff.
6 yards, 7 yards. Every time 24 touches the ball, good things happen. I smile a lot. Checking him out on third down. This is interesting to me, Frebe. Like thinking about when we don't have Chubb in the lineup with Kareem Hunt gone. Like who do you even want in there?
There is nobody. It's a hole that can't be filled.
So we probably just leave him in there the whole game.
Yes. You run the ball with Chubb.
He squats 900 pounds or something ridiculous. He can take the weight. Bringing the heat. Bengals coming after Deshaun here on third down. Oh, look.
Give him more time, though. They gotta give him more time.
I thought he was going to
Every
escape and go
single
big,
time.
big. Ooh, that looked like Pac-Man after you eat one of those big blue dots and you just get to come down the middle. But then just barely go Scott to us. Look how big this opens up on the left side.
Wow.
Brother, he's going to run for 20 yards.
Should have taken off early.
Instead, he gets his ankle, his $240 million ankle, all contorted. How do you say our punter's name? Bajorquez?
Vorquez?
More like Bahootkez. Big punt.
That was
Got the Bengals backed up inside the 15. Didn't see that coming.
Um,
Niners defense. Oh my gosh. They only allowed 16 points per game last year.
yeah, they were good. They were good. They made the playoffs, and then Purdy got hurt. They didn't have wasn't Christian McCaffrey taking snaps in the second half of
Dude.
that game because they had
It
nobody.
looked like a Lucas Cubs NFL Super Bowl or NFC Championship game. No
Yeah.
passing.
No.
Just
But
run left.
the
run
Lucas
right.
Cubs actually moved the ball, especially the last 2 weeks. Best 2-2 team in Division 7.
Book it. Yeah, they'll
I
be-
really wish Nick Bosa would have held out this week because it opened some holes up. But
He looks really happy out there.
playing football.
Big money, big money, big
he's
money.
playing football. That's why.
Dude, I saw a great tweet yesterday about the 2015 Ohio State football team and just all the contracts in the NFL now.
Oh, yeah.
Like highest paid, this and that and the other. Bucks are doing well.
A little bit. Not bad. Not doing bad. Quick hitter. Go. Go. Okay. Third and manageable. All right.
So you were in Happy Valley yesterday, like compared to a Buckeye game. How many do they hold at Penn State?
I didn't ask that yesterday. I was up top row running camera 4, high end zone. It was pretty awesome. The atmosphere was, I would say, it was pretty similar to a Buckeyes game.
Yeah. They get lit.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Do they all wear the same color T-shirt?
It was all white. It was a whiteout.
That's kind of their thing, just matching, coordinating.
Throw it, Kenny.
Pick it. Go.
Oh, my God.
This could be
I don't
a
know what the wide
long
receiver
day.
was doing. The wide receiver just completely just fell to his knees for no reason and got picked. Pickett got picked. Pickett got picked.
Say that 10 times fast, and you probably have to say it 10 times today.
Look, he
he slips.
Oh, it's Mr. I can't catch a touchdown pass, Deontay Johnson. Last time he caught one was, what, 3 years ago?
It's
Great
not
job,
Pickett's
bud.
fault.
Great job, bud.
Don't put that on Kembo.
Yeah.
I blame Pitt because Pitt had to play their game last night. It rained. They screwed up the turf. But you know, it is Brawl Week.
Yeah, a matter of fact, Adam was telling me that it's Brawl Week.
Yes, it is.
The fact that we know what that means and we buy in,
You're
and
welcome.
we pay attention.
You're welcome.
You know what Brawl Week is?
What is Brawl?
The backyard brawl. Pitt WVU. It's a big backyard rivalry. It's like
Oh, the
Ontario,
hillbilly
Lexington,
brawl.
but in college football. Good thing you have a punter that can kick the ball well, unlike the kicker that you had drafted in the 3rd round that can't do anything
I still don't know why we gave up on Cade York.
because he couldn't kick.
He's a
field goals.
baby.
Yeah. Well, you
You
gave
took-
up on a 3rd round pick.
Like, for real. How many 3rd round picks do you just throw in the garbage after one season?
Well,
Only at one position would you do that. Would you get rid of like a running back or a wideout, like a linebacker? Of
you
course not.
trade. I don't think anybody would want to trade for a broken kicker, though. It was a chance. You took a chance. Didn't get anything.
That was a scary looking throw by Burrow. Kids losing their lids.
3rd and short.
Browns kicking Bengals helmets. This is the real backyard rivalry, buddy.
Yeah. So, folks, just want to let you know also, we do have the fan zone.
Oh, yeah.
We do have the fan zone. We are on TV. Well, live stream. But if you want to comment on Facebook, right there.
Yeah,
get on
for
fan
real.
zone. Ask us questions. Give us your
Give
predictions.
him crap is what we want to see
Yeah, sure.
for being a Steelers fan.
There's 3 people watching. One of them probably your wife, but we got people watching.
Yeah. Well,
Also, Keith
if it
Mark's
is my
watching
wife.
with us, asking, what is this? It's fun, kind of.
Incomplete. It's called 3 and out, Keith, is what they call that for the Bengals offense. We'll see what kind of punter the Bungles got. See, there's 3 phases. Punters are people, too, for the brand.
Hey, absolutely. And it's for the brand when you make your field goals. That's why you drop K. York. Oh, man. That was right through the hands. Looked like Tony. How about that? Kansas City going down. Everybody in the AFC was happy.
Always. It's always hard to tell on these cameras from up top until you see the sideline view how hard it's really coming down. But in Cleveland, dude, the humidity's just a little bit different there. The rain seems a little bit more slippery.
Yeah.
Jory Skowronski, hello, Zachariah Fraley.
Hi, Jory.
Also, Crestview boys soccer assistant coach Chris McLenathan watching.
What's up, Chris?
Coach.
Hey, can we just give the ball to Nick Chubb every play on the stripe and watch what happens? And watch what happens if we give it to 24, right?
At least 7 or 8 yards a carry.
Just on average. I think just basic math will suggest that if you do that every down, eventually you're going to finish in the end zone.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 11. Stop on first down. I like it.
Or a block punt. Block punt in the end zone?
Those are sexy plays right there. Block punts.
Let's bring sexy back.
Oh,
It
my
was close.
good
It was close.
God.
Catch it. Okay. Rain, no factor for our guys. Peoples-Jones with a 2-yard return.
It was
Progress.
Good forward progress.
Brandon Ayuk's already killing us.
Oh, was
Good
that a first down
positioning
catch again?
On the 40.
It's not good when you have a linebacker covering in zone against Brandon Ayuk.
It's just not good going against this roster. If there was one team in the league I wouldn't want to play, it's the Niners.
Yeah. Well, you get to. Down the line, everybody plays that.
But we at least
The
have a
NFC
chance to
West.
warm up. Maybe some of their guys can get knocked out for a game. Not that we would ever wish that. Matter of fact, every Sunday when I take a shower, I always pray for the health of NFL football players. I really do.
You want to go against the best, right? You want to show you're the best by beating the best. Not
It's
some
just-
third-string quarterback
Dude,
or
there's so
whatever.
many big hits. Them boys are giant. Dude, they're not like normal people. Until you see one like in person, side by side with you.
Oh, just like when you and I saw Shaq at the NBA Finals.
That's a whole different.
You think he's big. You see him in person, it doesn't even compare. He's huge. It's not. It's unexplainable how big the man is.
Yeah.
We got
You
what,
see
a
that from
hold?
my boy right here. Look at this beefcake.
Got a hold? Yeah, I got a hold.
Shoulders, man. Size of a freaking door frame. Do you have to turn like this when you go in places?
Oh, McLenathan.
What's Chris up to?
I'll put it on the fan zone. I'll show you guys. Hopefully it shows up.
Yeah, we are able actually to bring in callers too. So if you're tuning in here, you know me and Travis a little bit, shoot me with a little text message and we can just bring you right into the conversation for a little bit. Trying to keep this free flowing. I don't even know what we're doing. We're just down here watching the games.
Yeah, we are.
But Trav took some time yesterday. He made some beautiful, stunning graphics, the house divided, and it's true. So this is, I guess we're down here watching football anyways. I think that's what we came up with. Let's just turn on the camera, and if people care, why not? And it always gives you an opportunity every Sunday that we're down here to let him know that the Steelers are just the wrong choice.
Amen.
Ooh, 3rd and 14 though. Coming up for that Steelers defense. Peterson making some plays. But Purdy's like, let's just run the one that we know picks up about 20. Which, the beautiful thing about being a Niners fan, and I do like a lot of the Browns' weapons, but I don't feel like they have one guy. They have like 2 of the top tier dudes in the whole league of their position.
Yeah. They have Christian McCaffrey. Then you have
And
Deebo
Deebo.
Samuel, and then you have Brandon Ayuk as well.
So you want them to sprinkle that around. But for the
Yep.
Browns now, how about just like 24? Just a steady dose.
I'll drink to that.
We got in 2 tight ends, a lead fullback.
Hey, there's 24.
He lost a whole yard.
Chris says hello,
That never happens.
and
with
he
Nick
agrees
Chubb.
the Steelers suck and get the ball to Chubb. So he says get the ball to Chubb.
Thank you, Chris.
You got a drink. He said get the ball to Chubb. Steelers forcing a field goal attempt. I like it. I like it a lot.
Jake looks moody.
Look at you with the puns, Brian. Oh, he's from Michigan, too. You want him to miss.
Oh, here we go. 24 again. See? Steady dose. Steady
That's a
dose.
first down. I don't think his knee was down.
Because he rode over the defender and got an extra 2 or 3 yards.
Oh, now a flag. Oh no, timeout before the play.
Proud Mary. They kicked the field goal?
No, they called a timeout before a delay of game. Hopefully this is working. I don't know what Fan Zone's doing right now. We'll restart it. Anyway.
Just a couple text messages I'll share over air here after I watch Nick Chubb get the ball for a 3rd straight time, and great things happen again, about 7 yards. Just imagine how bad Burrow wants to win today. That's what I heard from a
Well,
friend.
yeah, isn't he
Yeah,
like
I can imagine.
winless against the Browns?
He got 1 win at the end of the year last year, but he's never come to Brown Stadium and walked out feeling good. Never that. I seen him on Halloween
Yes, you did.
looking shook.
You also saw
you
Lamar
there for
Jackson.
that
I
one?
was there on the sideline for that one.
I know. Oh, that's right. I tried to get your attention.
Blocked!
Oh, wow.
Oh, and the kicker.
Steelers blocking, and the kicker's running.
Oh, he went out of bounds. But flag, I think we were offside, so they're going to get another chance. I think we jumped offsides. Oh! In your game, I think we jumped offsides anyway, so I don't think.
Better watch this.
Let's see.
Right.
Yep, we jumped off. That's why we blocked it, because everybody was. Look at this.
Like
Everybody's into the line
Real
before they
talk.
snapped it.
You got 3 guys.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Wide open.
But still, it's.
What was he doing? He waited on the ball when he
They're going to
didn't
get
have
another
to.
kick.
He missed it. That was a
They're gonna
touchdown
get
throw.
another
An easy
attempt.
one if he just leads a little bit more to the sideline.
Oh, boy. That was something. They're going to try it again, though, so.
Last season, only 38% for the Browns on 3rd down conversions. But when you give it to
Give it-
24,
Oh my God! Even more.
Proud Mary, keep on churning. Nick Chubb,
Thank you for giving the ball to Chubb.
thank you, Kevin Stefanski.
All right. Niners ended up kicking the field goal. That's okay.
He got it.
Yes, he did. That's what I'm known for now, that call, Brian.
Well, I made you famous for that call. Thank you, because I put together that compilation from the state championship game. But it's definitely taken a hold of its own.
Well, when you have the human RV, all he has to do is get the corner, and then
Just a freaking
he has it.
workhorse.
I mean,
Yeah.
anytime
shout
he got
out
the corner, I'm
Jordan
like, he
Vallejo.
got it. He got it. I mean,
Here
he's
we
in.
go. This is what's so dangerous about us,
Oh.
that we can put Deshaun on the edge. Look at that.
Ooh, that's
5
targeting.
yards.
There's no personal foul in the NFL, but it was helmet to helmet.
There's personal fouls for that.
Yeah.
They just don't kick you out.
No.
Like in college. They got to eliminate that. Let guys play in the game.
Jacksonville up 7-0. My
He was already
shout
going
out
down. There
the
was no need to.
shout out Brendan Lee,
Put
a
his
big
shoulder
Jacksonville
into him?
fan. I think he's watching right now as well.
Hit him in the ribs, though, is the only reason that it wasn't a personal foul. But you better believe if that was Joe Burrow, dude, flags from every
Oh, yeah.
end of the earth.
It's the golden boy.
What do you think about the Jaguars this year?
Oh, I got money on him today.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring up and talk about our degenerate bets.
Yes, we
some
got
point.
bets. And also, anybody out there, we're going to make a bet on 4 o'clock game.
Oh,
no! Oh, no!
That's why you keep 24 in the game. When we start getting in these backups, I just don't have the confidence this season that we had last year.
Oh, Madeline, what the heck? Madeline Zazuta, the Steelers suck. I'm sorry, Travis. She has Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown for her to degenerate bet. Not a bad bet.
I don't actually have money on that, but I'm about that life at any time if Christian McCaffrey wants to score.
And I was rooting for the Lions for you and Storm, and this is what you do? Thanks a lot, Madeline. I remember that.
Does the rain make a difference?
Shoot.
That's what you call a jinx right there? Madeline, thank you, Brian. Remember, Madeline doesn't like peanut butter.
And we still need to talk about that. You need to come to my house right now. I have 4 different flavors on deck. Some of them are almond butter, but I have 2 different kinds of peanut butter, and then I have these different flavors. One of the almond butters, and Jory, this is such a funny thing to me. She's ruining my life with my diet right now by bringing these in. She's like, it's guilt-free, it's carefree, you can eat as much as you want. And I'm like, why would you say that? She's like, it's gluten-free. She doesn't understand that it's 16 grams of fat every time I take a spoonful, and I sit on the couch and I do this. I eat a quarter of the thing each time. But anyway, if you stop by, matter of fact, I'll bring it to you tomorrow before the podcast. And I'll let you take a bite of each one, and you're going to fall in love, and you're going to change your mind. And we also need to get Madeline starting to eat some meat. Because the vegan thing is cool, it's hip, I get it. You're young, you're doing your thing, you got like little granola tattoos and stuff, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to eat a steak. Ham is delicious. Chicken is like the best form of anything that I've ever put in my mouth. You can do so many different things with it. I ate buffalo today.
Bacon.
Amazing. Bacon too. Well, we're gonna get her taken care of. You know who may not get taken care of all year though? Well, actually, Kenny Pickett's probably gonna have a good season. Today just might be a long day.
Maybe. Might be a long day.
He's only thrown actually the 1 incompletion. Do you remember that though? What happened?
That was all Mr. I Can't Catch a Touchdown's fault, though.
He's
Play action. Boot. Okay.
Speaking of peanut butter, though,
2 yards.
I'm pretty sure I remember you having a problem. I made these peanut butter balls.
Yeah,
I had those.
Problem.
Those are
I've
good.
seen Brian sit down and eat it, like the entire thing. straight
And
out
that's
of the
even
bowl.
different.
You'll-
What are the ingredients in that? Because it's so unhealthy.
Yeah, it's like powdered sugar, like chocolate chips, and peanut butter. Just all mixed together.
And I'll take graham crackers. Dude, I ate like a pound. A whole pound in a row. The first time that we ate it together, and Zach was just like, hey man, you kind of been snacking out there for a while. And then the next time he shows up and he was like, I know that you like these, and I didn't, but he left it at my house. That was the bad part, because those things, dude, they probably should last a normal person or family a couple weeks.
Well,
Probably.
don't you put
Day
like
2.
don't you just
That was
dump
a wrap.
chocolate chips into the peanut butter
Yes.
jar and you just eat it?
Yeah, I have an issue. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
So for my wife to be like, here's 4 big things of it, what are you doing to me? Like, I don't have that much insurance money, babe. If I die of a clogged artery, like, it's not that great for you.
Oh, Kenny Pickett, what are you doing? Oh, it's I can't catch a touchdown. That's why. Garrett
confidence
Parlett's
wasn't there.
Garrett Parlett's Minnesota. What was that?
Burrow. Dude, that was the most scared throw in the history of the NFL. And it's showing him clenching his hand a
Moisture.
little bit.
It's the moisture from the rain.
Or is it the anger?
Or is it he's still hurt and just trying to gut it out?
Look at that rain coming down.
And as we say, the rain comes down. That's a Zach Fraley shot right there.
Yeah, shout out to my guy here.
Big time. He was just up in Happy Valley for the Delaware Penn State game. Guy used to work with us. Used to, but then he
I know,
just
he's
moved
too
on.
big time. I
Too
ask him
big
to
time,
do
yeah.
stuff all the time, and he's like, on my day off?
I got kids.
Oh, baby! That's a
Not
stop right
today.
there. That's a stop right there. Yeah, Burrow can't move the ball in Cleveland. He knows that. This defense for real this year. This is the most bullish I've been about the Browns looking at our roster from top to bottom. Yeah, we still might be cursed or whatever, but I just feel like with Kevin Stefanski bringing in Schwartz, that we have 2 head coaches there. He's got to be helping so much. The defense is going to be great this year. I know that. Can Kevin get the offense moving the ball with Deshaun Watson and Cooper and Chubb? He probably should be able to. Njoku, Elijah Moore. We brought in some dudes.
I know people say this every year, but it just feels different. It just feels different this year.
Death taxes and Browns fans being hopeful.
That's all we have.
I know. It's like, me with some of my teams too. I understand.
Yeah, you have West Virginia football.
Well, I was talking more of the Pirates because West Virginia won both BCS. We were undefeated in the BCS, so we've had recent success. I had 2 years of the Pirates, 2.5. That's it. You had pretty much 2.5 years of the Browns. You had 1 win in the playoffs. You've had playoff success too, a little bit.
That was a good win in the playoffs, though.
Yeah, we really shot ourselves in the foot in that first quarter. But yeah, so I
There have
understand.
not
I
been
can
very
relate.
many good times.
No.
Not many at all. Not like in our real lifetimes. Like when Bernie Kosar was there cooking it up and going to AFC Championship games.
Before you guys lost your franchise.
1 year old and 2 years old. Like, I don't know that thing. He wasn't even born.
Well, you guys were even good in the mid-'90s before you got taken away from Cleveland to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Somewhere you and I can both team up on save the hate for the Ravens.
For sure. Oh, dude, the Ravens to me, that's why I'm so disgusted, and you know this. The one fantasy football league I'm in this year on auto draft, I couldn't make it, and they took Lamar Jackson with the #1 overall pick. So now he's got to be traded. I don't care what kind of stats he puts up today. Like, he's on the block. If you're part of my
I hope
league,
he does nothing and they lose.
Give me an offer.
We have Kansas City losing already. That's a big win for everybody in the AFC. You guys beat the Bengals, which I'm kind of.
I guess he's already putting it out into the ethos.
Well, because I'm more worried about Joe Burrow than I'm worried about your guys. I'm sorry. It's just how it is.
Deshaun Watson to me looks like a lot more competent than Joe Burrow today.
Beat him on an off day. Beat Burrow on an off day. We're fine. But you get those two. Maybe, the Bills got a big matchup on Monday night. We'll talk more about that on the podcast. It's back on Monday. We're back, baby. But we'll talk about that match. That's a big matchup on Monday Night Football. A couple of those teams get early losses, then it really shakes things up.
Pittsburgh has so many cool bridges.
Right. When we went there, 2 summers ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave you the tour of downtown Pittsburgh, the Point, the fountain right across from the state. It's a cool city. You might hate the team, although ever since you walked by Heinz Field and cursed that, you guys haven't beaten us since.
Is it called Heinz Field still?
Well, it's AccuSure Stadium, but it's just like Progressive Field's always going to be the Jake.
Which it's not. It hasn't been the Jake forever.
I love getting
been the
riled up about this.
All right, I'll just drop it. But
no, but love the city. Great city. Permani Brothers. You guys enjoyed that.
Shout out.
Played a little life-size chess down in Market Square, things like that. The casino, stories of you, me, and Storm at 3 a.m. going back to our hotel room.
Try like 5 a.m.
I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
That was an outrageous time.
I just know cheeseburgers were involved.
Guess what happens when you give the ball to Chubb?
Oh, 24, picking up 7 yards. Okay.
Matt Gompf, the Browns cannot stop being the Browns. Fumble.
You're not wrong, and that's why with the talent, can we somehow get over whatever this aura is that seems to just poison the team? We just need 1 year to get rid of the stink, like the Cubs did. You got to end the curse eventually. Billy Goats must die.
I think Joe Burrow feels it because he's from Ohio. Every time he comes to Cleveland, he feels it.
God, look at that cutback by 24. What? Kevin?
First down.
Kevin. Feed the beast.
Oh, update. Oh.
Is it Lamar
They're
Jackson?
playing Houston, though. Houston's J.K. Dobbins, though. There's a touchdown for my fantasy league.
OH!
But Houston,
do we have the
Arizona.
best collection of players in the NFL?
Yes.
Do the Buckeyes have the most stars?
Absolutely. That's what Ohio State's churning out down there.
God, look at how good Deshaun looks, just understanding the pocket, finding Amari.
Amari Cooper's the only receiver that can catch that. He threw it behind him, but he was able to adjust and still make the catch. That's tough. That's a tough catch to make, and it's Amari Cooper, so he's able to.
Amari Cooper last year, and good thing for Google, just in case I don't know what I'm talking about, I think 78% of his catches went for first downs. When he gets open,
he's reliable.
He goes for a big play.
Mr. Reliable, yes.
Look at that. Dude, he's on ice skates, too. That's such an athletic move. Brock Purdy.
Oh! Mm-hmm.
Steelers getting a
Patrick
breakup.
Peterson.
Peterson's still alive?
Yeah.
And playing NFL football?
Yes.
He felt that. Stopping that hard on the
Oh,
play.
no.
Dang, Amari's down.
Look at him. Look at that slide right here.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello, Leanne Heffelfinger, JV coach of Hillsdale. Browns fan ripping on me. Thanks.
Cleveland would be under a dome.
Thank you. Yeah, bring it.
Aren't you guys supposed to remodel your stadium?
Who,
Thinking
Browns?
about, I thought there were talks about putting a roof on
Oh, we need one so bad.
your stadium.
I was there for the first preseason game working, and
He's just so good.
they put a whole bunch of new seats right out front. They had to move all the fiber boxes. Pain in the butt. Makes it harder.
We understand what you're talking about. Yeah.
Those are expensive seats.
Yeah.
I will say this:
Like
bring the
1,800
hate,
bucks a
Browns
pop.
fans. Just bring the hate. I can take it.
It kind of ruins the dog.
Me and
pound
the 2
aspect,
Super
though.
Bowls that I've gotten
You
to
can't-
witness in my lifetime can take it. Thank you.
You can't
Bring
jump
it.
in the dog pound anymore because you got those little.
Oh,
Deshaun's tough.
oh, he is.
Fell forward for a couple, even though he's pushed out.
Nice. Only 2 yards.
He's letting the linebacker crew know, like, I'm here all day.
Coming to the end of the first quarter for your game. Mine's still a minute left, but scores above are correct. Yes, the only team to score out of our 4 teams is the San Francisco 49ers, up 10-0 on my Steelers. His game, they could have scored, but they fumbled. It's 0-0 after 1. As you're checking your messages and whatnot, Brian, who is your biggest rival in the North? Is it the Bengals? Is it the Ravens? Is it us? What?
So this is a personal thing. I think if you ask any player that they'll have a mixed opinion, so I'm allowed to have mine
Yeah.
for sure. Baltimore just makes me sick.
I understand
The
that.
Ravens and what they represent and how they became a franchise is just so immoral, and I can't get behind even J.K. Dobbins. I'm sorry, but you're dead to me. All that. So it's definitely the Ravens. Steelers, you're a very close second. You're nauseating your fans. Long time suffering. 14 years since our last championship. Oh, by the way, you have a winning record every single year. Stop it. So you guys are number 2. And then the Bengals, Joe Burrow changes everything. Jamar Chase, I think, is a really likable character. They've got a few guys on this current collection team. Now the Bengals of 7-8 years ago, them guys might have even jumped the Ravens for a couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like a lot about what they had going on.
Yeah, but they had a coach that couldn't win in the playoffs, so that made it funny.
It made it hilarious. Yeah, Lewis just got Stephen A. used to just be like, but it can't win in the playoffs. It's true.
You know what else?
Conference banners
You
are
can't
fun.
win if you don't give Nick Chubb the ball.
You know what? After all the
Amen.
work he does,
Even Steelers fans see
I'd
it.
even know. Well, Ben Roethlisberger's final game, regular season game against the Browns.
Oh,
What do?
yeah.
You have Baker Mayfield try to sling it around the field, and we beat you, and we end up getting in the playoffs for some reason out of it, and yeah, because you didn't give Nick. He had what,
I don't
15
know.
carries or something
Not
like that,
enough. Not
and
enough.
nothing in the second half. Thanks. I appreciate that that gift to former Ohioan Ben Roethlisberger from Findlay.
Yeah, he's got street signs and stuff up there.
Yeah, there's a plaque actually by the soccer field. I think he gave money into it.
I bought my truck up there, and then I drove by, and I had to get stopped at a stoplight with the Ben Roethlisberger sign, and I had my son stick one finger out the window and point it in that direction. I'll let you guess which one.
How old is he?
Old enough to know. Oh, Joe Burrow's kind of massaging out his knee. I know he's got ankle problems. The hand's not feeling so good.
I forgot I'm playing Brock Purdy in fantasy.
Now that he's got
Against Brock Purdy in fantasy.
$300 million, Joe Burrow don't got to be tough no more.
hey, guess what? Run by Joe or by
Chubb.
Chubb.
Oh. See, we tried to get cute and sling it out to him, which is okay. 24 still touched it. I just don't think that necessarily you got to have all that eye candy. He's so effective, you can just go here.
Other than Madeline Zizzuto on here, Keith Mark Berardi needs a Pittsburgh friend. Well, actually, I did at the OH Report, but he moved to the Richland Source. That's Hayden Gray. Hayden, if you're watching, hey, buddy. He might be at the Phoenix with his dad, though, watching the games. But we do have some
Yeah.
Steeler people around here.
I'm surrounded by Steelers fans.
Oh, Adam Thompson, too. My boy Adam Thompson. He doesn't go out and watch games, though. That's, you want to know why? That wasn't to Cooper. He would have caught that.
I think it was to Cooper.
No, it was the Moore. Adam Thompson, if Adam's watching, hi, buddy. Go Steelers.
Underthrown.
Not even a chance.
Let's see what happens with our new kicker.
Hopkins. Dustin.
Hopkins. Right down Main Street.
Down the middle. Okay.
Boom.
Cade, I'm sorry that you're unemployed right now, but maybe we made the right move. That was gorgeous. How much money do you have on Pittsburgh to win today?
I don't like betting the Steelers straight up.
That's the only way I can bet the Browns. I can't do the spread.
I had free money, so I had a parlay. I think I added the Steelers to it because they were plus money. Although I do, so I want to thank Brennan Armstrong, North Carolina State. I put a parlay together yesterday. I had 10 free bucks. North Carolina State over 13.5 points. Notre Dame over 23.5 points. Brennan Armstrong over 25 yards rushing and a touchdown.
Got it all.
And I actually had Notre Dame minus 6.5, but I got it all. $10 free bet, paid $150.
Ooh.
So my bets today are free.
15 to 1.
But I had faith in Brennan Armstrong.
Brennan's old team really let me down. I don't know what happened. I just had Virginia straight up because they were playing at home against James Madison.
Virginia
and they were
is no bueno.
2.5 to 1 dog, but they were up 35-24, and then it went into a weather delay, and then I had to go to the Stars and Stripes cross country event,
which he just got back from like 3 hours ago.
Dude, that was.
You guys did a good job though. That's a great event.
Ayuka.
Was he in?
Your Steelers.
Yeah, he was.
He was in. Is that 17-0?
That is 17-0.
You want to update? Do we have a scoreboard over
I'm gonna let them kick the extra point before I do it.
Take your time.
I'm used to this though. Last year, week 1, we played the Bengals and had that great overtime game where everybody missed field goals and stuff, and we won. But this is not good. Did he get 2 feet down? Oh yeah, he got 2 feet down because he's Brandon Ayuk.
He's pretty talented.
Like you know who's not talented, I forgot about? The Steelers' secondary. Other than Minkah Fitzpatrick, maybe a little bit of Patrick Peterson, we are dog water. A lot of time, though. A lot of time. Just got to get the offense going.
Oops.
Now I can update the scoreboard.
Ship it in.
All right. And then our first caller today is going to be a Shelby legend. 2010 graduate, 7th grade football coach, overall cool guy, and now father of 2, Grayson Murray, who, when I met this person, how we became friends immediately is he barked at me in the hallway at my old job at the TV station. That was the first communication I had with that person. And I knew that he was A1 right away. Almost every time I go see the Browns in person, my boy's there.
Let me get that ready for his call.
So G Money, if you're actually got this turned on, I don't know if you do, but you can call in any time. So let's see Joe Burrow's list of accomplishments. That Natty season though, that 2019 season was nuts. He's like perfect. Comeback player of the year. And then largest contract in the history of ever. Not a bad resume.
Yeah.
No, we were thinking that Bosa was the one that was just going to get the contract, and out of nowhere, Joe Shiesty gets his too.
But
Dude.
like I said, he just struggles in Cleveland.
He looks a little shaky. So yeah, I don't even know, like, how did James Madison even win by 1?
They just came back, and I think they were down 13 late and just scored to take the lead.
Yeah, I think you are right. Jim Schwartz. What value he brings in here. Look at this defense, man. No fly zone is everywhere. And we got everybody out on the field today. Like, we have no injuries. Like, coming into week 1, this should be a pretty solid version of the Browns.
Knock on wood.
Well,
No
that
injuries.
just
It's raining.
Except for Amari, huh? Yeah, I forgot.
you just jinxed that, didn't you, Brian?
No, I was just saying to start the day.
Oh, the start day. Okay.
We're not in a situation where, Chris Jones, Kelsey are hanging out watching the game. Our stars are on the field. So are the Bengals. Let's see what they do on a 3rd and 10. Looks like the Browns are going to try to man them up. don't scare. Oh, God.
He
What an
tried stopping
actress.
so bad.
What an actress. Bro, I love you, but lordy, lordy.
Not actor, actress.
Dude, that looked like when I accidentally bump into my teenage daughter in the hallway. Like, she'll slump over like Dad was trying to abuse
Oh, so
her.
she's like LeBron. She flops.
She learned from the best. That's what she grew up on.
I thought she was
She's
the
a
big
soccer
Kyrie.
player, though, right? I mean, she's always been.
Yeah, she's a
That's-
soccer
that- yeah,
player.
that's what they do.
True.
For the unbeaten
theatrics.
Lady Warriors of Ontario.
Actually, JV team is undefeated. Well, I guess that both varsity and JV are, huh?
Yeah, varsity just has a tie, but it's still
Yeah.
unbeaten.
Baby girl hasn't suited up for a varsity game yet. But the JV team, too, is very talented. Fourth down.
Gotta love that defense.
Okay.
I don't think they've went anywhere today, Brian.
They got that one first down
Just one.
on the first drive, and that's been it. I think we got 3 straight 3-and-outs.
Oh, cool. Called for a hold. Great. Just great.
Well, you can't just grab Boza like this because he gets paid all that money.
That was almost a party foul, dude.
Oh, I would have caught it.
Okay.
What kind of hand grip strength you got? You got Kenny Pickett hands? Oh, Kenny Pickett!
Oh, he dropped it. Thank the Lord.
Dude.
Remember how Kenny Pickett had 3 game-winning drives at the end of the year? This
Well, he's
ain't
gonna-
the guy.
he
This
got
ain't
a
the
chance
guy.
for one today.
This ain't the guy here right now. He ain't it at the moment. It's quite frustrating. Adam Thompson. Hello, buddy. Watching on the YouTubes. I'm around here.
What's up?
Good to
Big
see
T?
you, buddy. Zach Fraley over here says hello as well.
So, do you agree with the brownie in the center of the field? I remember
They put it up to a fan vote. They give us 4 options.
They did, yes. There
So-
was- they had nothing, the dog,
Oh my goodness,
Uh,
another foul
the
flag.
the brownie, and what was the other option?
A football, just the Browns helmet, maybe?
Maybe. But yeah, I agree with the brownie. I like it.
I don't agree with the flag if this goes against the Browns.
3rd and 20.
We got a 9-yard run on first down. I'd sure like to keep that.
Oh my goodness. Kenny Pickett just got taken down by his shoestrings by a 300-pound defensive lineman. Cool.
Oh, the Colts are coming back, huh? Rookie quarterback.
Richardson's not bad, man.
Well, we don't know that yet. Can't just say he's not bad.
In college he wasn't.
Played 1 quarter.
He's got a Colts team without their best running back, tied with a very good Jacksonville team.
Yeah, I'd like him to get put on a roster. He's on my fantasy team.
Oh, that's a boot. There's a 70-yard kick in the air.
Cooper's
So-
out there.
So
He's
far,
okay.
as both Browns and Steelers fans, our best player's been our punter.
Yeah. Oh, you're kicker. You got 3.
We're on the board, but special teams is leading the way.
You know what? I feel it.
Vegas
Coming
Gorby,
from Chubb here
49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
with a first down.
With a first down as well.
Who roots for the 49ers in more central Ohio? Apparently Vegas Gorby does.
I think the Niners are one of those franchises that have fans all over. They were a brand name for a long time, man.
It's
Montana,
true.
Rice, Young.
Yeah.
Like they had some 14, 15-year run. Of
I was
excellence.
rooting for them against
Oh, Chubb would have just
Kansas
ran for
City.
so many yards.
oof.
I think he got hit in the
Kinda-
back a little bit there.
You hope, because if not, that was just an absolutely terrible throw. Oh no. You had to mention injured your guys coming into this game not injured.
It's Conklin too,
Oof.
former All-Pro,
We're in,
2 times an All-Pro.
my game's in a commercial. You're in an injury, so you want to talk about some of your degenerate bets you made today?
I'm feeling a little under the weather.
Did you
seeing my tackle? on
Did
the
you
ground.
see the boost on DraftKings yesterday? Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen, 3+ touchdowns combined.
Oh, I like
passing
that.
plus 100. It's not on there anymore,
Oh, I
but you had to
didn't
get
do
it
it.
yesterday. That was a plus 100.
Yeah, so the gambling in Ohio, I saw on the news that they were anticipating just like record bets today.
Yeah. Oh, why not? Everybody loves football. Everybody loves betting.
Let's see. My bets. I got a 5-pick parlay going today where I need the Niners to win, the Browns to win, the Vikings, Ravens, and Jaguars. That is a free bet for me. It pays out $173 if it wins.
Okay.
My biggest degen bet, and I won't even say because I'm embarrassed how much I put on this, but Justin Jefferson to score a touchdown anytime and the Vikings to win.
Hasn't happened yet, but still, there's a chance.
I've got David Njoku to score a touchdown anytime, the Cleveland Browns to win, and the Bengals under 28.5 points. That pays out $70. I got the Jaguars to win, $25 on that, pays out $38. I got the Browns to win straight up, that pays out $77. Nick Chubb to score the first touchdown of the game, that pays out $60. And that's it. So mostly it's Browns oriented because I just want to put that out into the universe that I'm rooting for these things, all right? Like the monetary thing is great, but what makes it really fun is to see my team succeed.
Well, you know, 3 of those are going to be guaranteed. The 49ers are going to win.
Yup.
Browns are going to win.
Duh.
Chubb's going to score the first touchdown.
So basically I'm in the money already.
Well, your 49ers bet's looking very good right now.
Yeah. Well, I kind of figured that.
Yeah, I was busy setting up, and I forgot to make more bets. I only have the one with Josh Allen, the throw.
Oh, and
the
Rodgers?
3 touchdowns in Rodgers, so the Monday night bet. But I'll make more for the 4 o'clock. And like we said, anybody want to give any suggestions on what? There's another.
He got grabbed from the shoulder.
Anybody want any suggestions on who we should bet for the 4 o'clock games? Let us know.
Ooh, but Conklin's grabbing his left knee.
Yeah, he got rolled over.
Yeesh. But Brian and I will get a bet together if you guys want to roll with us.
Okay, so this is awful that Jack Conklin just got carted off.
Yep.
But probably we get to see DeJuan Jones of Ohio State, who in the preseason definitely had, oh gosh, Deshaun just
got a
lost
man.
into the end zone. It's
Underthrew
vastly
him.
underthrown.
Hey, we made a stop on Christian McCaffrey. How about that? I'll drink to that.
That's twice he's tried to go deep to Goodwin.
He was way under pressure, though. He got drilled as soon as he let this ball go, though. You can't really blame him. He had to get rid of it.
Made a good move. Had one-on-one.
You know, the rain droplets probably knocked that ball down as it was in the air, too.
Dang.
It's times like this I miss Joe Thomas. Speaking of Joe Thomas, I got to see him inducted into the Hall of Fame this year.
He's looking good these days. Like, he's lost probably 80 pounds since when he was with the Browns.
Dude's still a monster, man.
Oh, he's a big guy. 6'7".
Also got to hang out with him in the booth up when they had the rain delay on their first game. So
What'd you and Joe Thomas talk about?
he was just on his phone, like enjoying himself. He just taking a break. I didn't want to bother the All-Star, you know. I didn't want to.
That's what he's there for, is to be bothered. He can look on his phone anytime. He only gets to share a space with Zach Fraley
He's
the
there
once.
to work,
Come on,
man.
Steelers.
He
Get off
had
the
this
field.
rain
Get off the
delay,
field,
so-
B.
Yeah, JT was definitely. Now, he's still the draft pick that I was most upset about my entire life because we should have taken Adrian Peterson that year. I'll still never forget that. Justin Bothman had to come over to my apartment and calm me down when we made that draft pick. But it turned out very good, and his personality's great. I love hearing him on the Browns preseason broadcast, and he does a lot of stuff now with the team.
Yeah,
He's
Please
a good
tell me it's a
personality.
hold.
good guy.
Please tell me it's a hold on the 49ers because we can't stop anybody on 3rd down. Brian, Garrett, and Storm together could probably get through the Steelers on 3rd
Dude,
down right now.
Brock Purdy looks like that dude, though.
He is, yeah.
Did you see
Yeah.
that play?
Yeah.
Shoo. Evading pressure, stepping up on the run, on the money, across his
But you
body.
see, we're not a good enough team to play man-to-man, so we got to play in these zones that have holes like Swiss cheese.
Dang.
Oh, and then we had a personal foul on there because one of our corners can't keep his feet. Cool.
To be a Steelers fan. Doesn't look that much fun over there. I like this side of the equation.
His feet. You mean he can't keep his head?
Can't keep anything. He can't keep his feet. He can't guard anybody. He can't keep his head because he's just getting trash talked on and can't hold it. Mixon.
Oh, Joe Mixon doing some things, huh? Delpit riding him into the Bengals sideline.
Why is he trash talking him after a 30-yard run? He carried him.
Joe Mixon's been a trash talker since he was probably 5 years old.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
much of a hold a step through either. He just made it.
They even carried Delpit out of bounds. Wow. Heck, when he's healthy, he's a very good running back. That's the thing, though.
Yeah, that was even dating back to his Oklahoma days.
Yep.
That was the thing. He ended up being, what, either a first or second round pick, and I don't think he played that much in college.
Whoops.
He still gets up and makes a yard, though. Oh, my God.
Williams.
He got like 3 yards.
Wow.
Come on, Browns. Oh, Justin Jefferson.
JJ?
Come on, JJ.
I heard Madison. Nope.
Wow, what a throw.
Oh.
Addison. That's a Kirk. You like that? You like that?
I like the score.
Yes.
Like the score, Vikes.
We get a fumble, or do they calm down? Uh-oh.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's right hand got shaken up. Dude, they're just running it every down. Yeah, Joe's been awful. Like, maybe we need to start stacking the box.
Look at this guy. This guy's named T.J. Watt.
He forced a fumble.
Nearly.
Oh.
He should have gotten it.
Yeah.
That was pretty close.
It was pretty close.
No, didn't call it a fumble.
He had it.
I think he had it behind him, so
like
the
Velcro
referees
to his
gave him the
side.
benefit of the
But
doubt.
Tomlin's like, oh, don't think
He
so.
challenged it, yeah. It's a good challenge.
God, Mike Tomlin is he's the coolest coach in the league.
Oh, I love
Right.
Tomlin.
Yeah.
Balls on the
Do
ground.
we honestly agree?
Look, balls on the ground. T.J. Watt.
Or I think
hands
John
on it.
Harbaugh might be fun. Like, sadly, the coaches in our
Oh, no,
division-
look at Purdy. He has possession.
Come on.
They trying to call delay a game. No, we didn't hear the whistle pre-snap. That's got to stand. Should be 4th down. T.J. Watt. He's probably the best defensive player in the league.
Oh, my goodness. This is the stuff, as a Browns fan, it's the only place you see. Oh my God! So, because of a malfunction,
2, 1. That would have been 0.
it would have been a flag.
But they ran the play.
Oh my God!
They're giving him a second chance at 3rd down.
Stefanski is pissed. I would be too. Like, this is ridiculous. Who is up there running the play clock?
Aren't you supposed to do that in favor of the Browns, not the Bengals at home?
Oh, you can't even get home field advantage.
Actually, we're probably going to pick off Joe Burrow here, though. It's going to be for the best for the Browns.
That was almost... He was out of bounds, but that was almost the catch of the year. That was good defense, though. He ain't no George Pickens, or he would have had that.
Buckeye!
Mm-hmm.
Making plays all over the field today.
Hollywood Higgins? Nope. Evan McPherson will make his way out for a game-tying field goal.
Nah, not in this rain. A little bit too far, I think, Evan.
Huh?
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I was
You're
going to
right.
say, dude, this would be like a
They're going
60-yarder.
to punt from inside their own 40. That was terribly executed by the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's what they do.
That's like a 19-yard switch right there of the field.
Man, both games are about to be on commercial.
They are.
Boring. Anybody commenting out here? Anybody
Not
even
many
watching?
people.
Are people watching?
There's some. Yeah, we got a couple viewers. It's going up and down. Shannon Roach is watching right now.
Hey, Shannon.
Got some comments in there. I think people are just jumping in and out, seeing how it's going. I think Adam's watching on YouTube.
Yeah, not a lot to see here. We
No,
get
not
it.
right now.
Just a couple of guys on a Sunday.
I feel it's football. It's hard to pay attention to like 3 different feeds, 4 different feeds.
That's a good point.
Now, we did get the Sunday ticket package on YouTube TV, and there is channels where you can watch 4 games at once.
Oh, maybe on the Steelers TV?
Not yet.
That game's over, man.
Call
Just face
stands.
it.
Yeah, I knew that call would stand because Purdy had it underneath his
Yeah.
body. I don't know why they challenged that.
Similar to how Tomlin just threw in the challenge flag, you should just throw in the white towel.
See, unlike the Browns, sometimes
Or
we
the
do make
yellow
a
towel.
comeback. I don't give up on my team, though. You don't give up on your team.
It's about to be 24-zip, bro. I'm not sure if you noticed, but Brandon Ayuk is unguardable today.
It's annoying.
Top of your screen. They tried to man him up.
There it goes. Due to the
Kittle,
Oh.
incomplete, field goal, up, flag. Oh, another flag. Oh! I'm guessing it's for a hold? Eh.
Defensive holding.
They were probably holding. They were
I think it is defensive holding.
They were probably holding Kittle.
Yeah, see.
Nope, that was on the Niners.
All right.
So you laughed for nothing.
still pretty funny.
There's never a bad time to laugh at the Steelers.
I've just gotten bored of laughing at the Browns from all the failures you guys had over the years. So
It's not even fun at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you're just another
normal lives.
on the bandwagon.
Watch this play by Purdy though. The ball's beneath him and somehow he gets both hands on it, underneath him. So if you and I did that, we'd probably pull a muscle, at least 3 or 4 muscles.
I almost got hurt just stepping out of the shower today.
All right, hold him for a field goal. If somehow we can get an offense going and score, it's only a 13-point game. Just saying.
Want to update?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
20-0. Okay.
Come on, offense.
Hey. Is Chubb
Keith
there?
Mark is still here. That's who's watching. Keith, thank you for watching, buddy.
There's no
You
joke.
can comment.
Alex,
Whatever
pick
game
it
you're
up now.
watching, please continue to comment on the game,
Guess he's
and
gonna
we'll
finish
comment
this up,
with
though.
you, man.
Chubb.
Give the ball to Chubb, and he'll run. It's like Booby. Let Booby spin, just without the whole ACL tear and everything.
There's nothing more dangerous than a Watson with a Chubb. Know what I mean?
There's a joke there, but we're on family television right now.
I just enjoy the offense. Yeah, it looks like Conklin's going to be done for the day. Here's Nick Chubb, run left.
Push forward. He gets it easily.
Wow. He didn't even need help there. I don't think there was anybody helping him. He just carried 5 guys by himself. He's
Like
a strong
that
runner.
Drake song. All me for real. That's Nick Chubb all the time. All right, Steelers with a kick return.
Got a hole.
Big hole.
Hey, that moves our average starting spot from the 24 to about 28 yards now. Cool.
Glass half full.
Cool.
Mine's actually not, though. This guy holds 2 drinks, and the ice shaker's almost gone. Shout out to the Gronkowski family, though. This is actually their younger brother's
Nice.
creation, the ice shaker. Very cool.
Although I'm unhappy at Gronk right now. Him and Kay Adams
your
had
beef?
that Mahomes over 250 yards passing 1 touchdown bet that did
Yeah.
not hit.
But you see why they thought it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it made sense until we found out Kelsey was out.
Yeah. And the Lions are pretty good. Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are tied with the Falcons at 7.
More well-loved Ohio family. Is it just the LeBron James family, just him and Gloria, and then now his wife and kids? Or do we go a different route with the Kelseys and the mom?
Ooh.
Jason and Travis Kelsey are just, they're amazing,
They're awesome.
fun,
Yeah.
great people.
Oh,
And then
their
the
mom.
mom is,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that's sports royalty right there.
It is. It is. Yeah.
So
I mean,
if you had to get rid of one,
I don't know.
I'd probably keep it LeBron.
I'd get rid of the Burrow family.
Shoot, just burn down their farm?
No, I don't want to do that. It's not nice. Just say you can't. Ugh. 3rd and 6. Oh, another 3rd and long. Cool.
I'd like to see the Browns go for this on a 4th and 2.
Oh my goodness, Kenny Pickett, what are you doing? He nearly tore the ACL of Freiermuth. Wow.
Let's go, Kevin. I believe in you this year. You got it all going on. Play clock's low. Just give it to Chubb.
Nope, they're going to take the penalty and punt it. Well,
glory favors the bold, Kev.
You know, at least it's not a blowout, like 20-0.
see, that's the thing. You guys are so frustrated. That's like your trigger. You're like, oh, I'm so scared. I got to start ripping on the Steelers because I'm freaking out here. That's how I know Browns fans are not in good spirits right now. Well, at least you're losing.
I believe it's 3-0 right now. We're winning.
I mean, you guys are still freaking out.
Between the hours of 1 and 4:30 every Sunday during the fall. I'm mentally a little bit unstable. I come unhinged, Travis, on my friends for no reason.
Well, I can't wait until the week.
And you're just wearing the wrong color.
The week 3 podcast, going up to Monday Night Football, Steelers Browns.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be a fun one.
Bum 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 bum. Was that a flag?
Yes, it was. Illegal touch because the hat's down. Referee threw a hat usually means somebody was out of bounds.
Weird. Well, I kind of like him down at the 9-yard line.
Jacksonville taking a 14-7 lead on Indy. While we're at commercial, I need to use a restroom break, so I'm going to go full screen, Brian. Take care of our fans, won't you?
Yeah, I'll try to say something intriguing here. So, Zach, since we have 4 people watching, tell them about some of the cooler jobs that you've got to do lately, because working with the production companies that you do, you get to do some big-time college and then some pro sports. So what's some of the cooler events that you've recently got to film?
So right now, so if you're not with a baseball team, we have soccer down in Columbus. I'm with the Columbus home market. So I got the Columbus crew down there, and they look sexy at home.
Ooh, I bet that stadium's pretty sexy though too. That helps, that backdrop.
It does. It's a pretty nice stadium from what they used to have. Although they did put a whole lot of money into their old facilities. They got a nice little training facility right there.
Yeah, I think state championships for OHSAA are going to actually be held at the old Crew Stadium instead of the new downtown one.
It's pretty nice. You know, I've been there since and did a couple games there for soccer. I believe high school last year.
Nixon, 2 yards.
Like I said, I was just at Beaver Stadium. Penn State just ran all over Delaware.
Yeah, it wasn't a great matchup on paper.
No. You know, their head coach is in his 2nd year against Frankie. And he's just doing great things down there at Penn State.
Yeah, I think the Big Ten pretty top-heavy when you look at us, them, Michigan. There's some decent squads. I think Fickle probably at Wisconsin is going to get that thing moving in the right direction.
They lost to Washington State last night.
He's just not going to be able to break over the hump and get that OSU win that he wants.
I certainly hope not.
I mean, the Big Ten literally has 3 teams that could make the playoff.
And then starting next year, where we span the entire country.
Is that a fumble? Is that a fumble? Run! Ugh. All right, we got 3rd and 6. Back them up in their own zone. Maybe we do something, or maybe Brandon Ayuk just.
Dude, he's
completely
been untouchable today.
Look at TJ Watt.
TJ's unbelievable.
Oh, he is.
If I had to start a franchise with a defensive player, I'm taking that guy. They need a yard and they ain't gonna get it, baby. Come on.
Over Miles Garrett.
over Myles Garrett. I'd rather have him. It sucks. I know it.
3rd and 6. Come on, get a
He's
stop.
He's the most dominant dude. but I kind of like Myles playing on our team too. Like don't get me wrong. The Jurassic Park is one heck of a theme ride. More flags. Why are these guys trying to be so involved? It was a one yard run. There's not a lot going on. Oh, the Bengals cheating again. That's all. Weird. Are you looking for Steelers offense? I don't think you're going to find any. There's none back there. God, I thought the Steelers were going to get beat today. I didn't know they were going to get, like, housed, ran out of their own building. And, dude, there's been so much love on NFL Network and ESPN about the Steelers being the sexy pick in our league in the North.
It's not looking like it here. Can't imagine that San Francisco is that much better.
Niners are loaded. Loaded.
Brian, I had a visitor.
Oh, hey.
Brought you some peanut butter pies.
Dang.
Got his requests for delivery. I'm not sure what the deal
My
is.
gosh. Because I think your husband's trying to kill me. He knows that I can...
You've been trying to work out and you need some peanut butter pies.
Man, these are delicious,
I
though.
got the big pack, so enough for all of you.
Nice.
I might give Zach one. I don't know. The whole team's going to get some love here.
So we got a delivery
Yeah.
just now.
Maybe
So
pie slice it, do it that way.
You can have a corner.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
All right,
Yes.
bros, you enjoy. Good
Thank
to
you.
see y'all.
Yeah. Thanks
Enjoy
for the
your
delivery.
pies.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
How about this? Nicole LaPierre coming down here
By
surprising
the way,
us
slip it right there. You go.
with some peanut butter cream pies. And I think, I don't know, this makes me feel like, because Adam knows what kind of a problem I had. He shared one of these with me last night, and it's, I mean, it's a full brick in your belly. To be honest, like it just kind of like hardens in there. It hits a little bit different. My wife's trying to take me out via peanut butter. I think maybe Adam's got some ulterior motives. I don't understand what's going on. Is it just because I'm a Browns fan on a Sunday? I'm talking trash about the Steelers, but you guys are trying to kill me?
I don't know.
Ground and pound. All right, Nick Chubb last year. Second. Oh, in attempts. No, that's his whole career. I missed half that graphic.
I got a shout. We do have to shout out Adam Thompson because he's watching us on his couch and he orchestrated that whole thing while sitting on his couch watching the
And
Steelers
also,
get their butts
thank you.
kicked.
You're right.
So thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm gonna need these cream pies here shortly because the Steelers defense is like non-existent right now.
It'll hold back the tears.
No, I have hope because, like
Yeah,
I said,
like
the
chunks
Steelers
them
always
up.
start off. The Steelers always start off
see, like,
terrible,
what's even
and
in
then
this?
pick up at the end of the year and somehow squeak into the playoffs. So it's one game.
It's 1,000,000%
But still, it's
of your
frustrating.
daily value for calories and sugar and polysaturated fat. That's not bad.
And now a flag. Did they get the timeout first?
Both of these games, like these referees they're warmed up. This is mid-season.
Nope, they get the
form.
timeout. Okay.
All right, Deshaun Watson on 3rd and 10. What you made of? Bengals look like they're only going to bring 4. They do. They drop back in coverage.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Come on.
Zing.
Oh,
Dude, Deshaun has
Throw
underthrown
again.
everything. Yeah. Yeah, the announcer just said these balls are dying on him. Like, for real. We got open looks.
Really wide open.
so
We
you're
can't.
gonna like this more. Keith Mark is a Browns fan. He says they're going to the Super Bowl.
No, I have money on it.
I mean, not.
I
How
have money
about
on him winning it.
after Colorado beat TCU last week, I put $5 for Colorado to win the Pac-12. Pays out $450.
How much?
$450. They're like plus 2,800 because of USC and Utah.
I like
but,
Deion's kid at that
but
QB
Dion,
spot.
yeah. Why not sprinkle a couple bucks down there on that bet? So that's another bet I have. But
It's
Ugh.
safer than the Steelers winning the North. I'll tell you that.
that was a free bet though. That was a free $20 because of you and I going down to New Orleans. I got a free $20 bet. So I said, why not? JJ Watt's on the CBS crew now. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
That's a great fit.
These WAP boys are pretty
That's
BA
Watts.
too.
That's what's up.
What's up?
Okay, I'm opening chips.
Yeah, we need some snacks. We probably got to order some food down here. Maybe I can get another delivery. Maybe my wife can tune in and help out. Send down some reinforcements and some backups. Can Caitlin Fraley tune in and see that we're hungry?
My wife probably has no idea.
Speaking of calling in, where's Grayson at? Where's our boy
He's
Grayson?
going to holler at us at halftime.
Okay.
I think I sent him the link.
You know another person you should have call in? Another Shelby man, former head coach of the Whippets. Try and get Eric Will to call in. That'd be a good conversation.
All right.
Get Purdy! What a catch. Debo Samuel just pulling out the catches now. Watch this replay. How did nobody take Brock Purdy until the last pick?
Dude,
That's
big league stuff.
Yeah, it is. Big league reproves. I mean, they're good.
What is your favorite nickname around here? Big Mac?
I like Big League.
K-Mac, Big League?
Big League Berardi, yeah. Since I'm a big baseball fan and stuff.
And that's a newer one.
I have
Like,
people
that's
walking
awesome.
around say, hey, Big League or K-Mac Trav, one of the two. Not looking good, Steeler fans, which is probably just me talking to myself right now, but yeah. Not looking good, fans.
We got multiple lines that I can send out invites.
No.
We just got the one.
Yeah, so just whoever
All
it
right.
is. I wasn't expecting us to have a ton of people.
Well, there's a whole... How many's tuning in with us right now? Who we got?
We have 3 people. It went from, we had 6 people watching on Facebook and it dropped down. It's people are just casually tuning in, going back.
Oh, Frito-Lay always for the win. All right? If you're trying to snack right on a Brown Sunday or a Steelers Sunday, Frito-Lay.
Let's be honest, Steelers have no hope for today.
Which means that you can just like relax in the second half.
Right.
Just kind of,
No
you can
pressure.
throw down a couple of in-game
What's
bets.
you know what, unlike college football where I'm like freaking out every game because one loss gets you out, you can lose 6, 7 games in the NFL and still make the playoffs. So I'm not, especially at the beginning of the year, I'm not as stressed out as I would be towards
Yeah, he
the
doesn't
end.
even know what it's
So I'm
like, huh? It's every snap, every Sunday. I hate this.
Because it's yeah, I understand that for you guys. But I've learned over the years that you just can't.
I feel like we don't have a choice. My good friends that are Browns fans, we have this thing about us that attracts us together. Mm-hmm. And it's that one dumb thing that we care way too much about this crap team. Until this year. Super Brown Super Bowl!
Flag.
Another flag, weird.
Well, that looks like that was
coming back.
pre-play, though. That might be a false start.
Man, for this NFL flag commercial, I just seen a bunch of girls on there.
Up to 4 now.
I was going to say, our buddy Mia from Fort Wayne,
Oh, yeah.
she needs to get on one of those commercials.
Shh. If you
Beast.
look back at our footage last year of the Hope Through Football, she was in the youth camp. She did so well. Rod Woodson,
That's a
Hall of
seventh
Famer,
grader.
Super Bowl champion, one of the best defensive backs ever to play the game, said, you are good. You need to come up and do the
High school.
high school
As a
stuff
seventh grader.
and the combine, and she dominated that as well, and she was back this year. She does need to be in the flag commercials. Speaking of, anybody wants to play NFL flag, Richland County,
Yeah, Hope Through
Mansfield
Football's
area,
here.
Hope Through Football's running a league coming up, in a couple weeks?
Yeah, start soon. I'll try to get some more information. That could be another gentleman we have call in and talk about that,
Matt, yeah.
who runs it.
Still got some viewers.
Burrow outside the pocket, making dud throws. How do you feel about Joe Burrow as a Browns fan and as a Steelers fan too? You can be included on this because for whatever reason, maybe because he's an Ohio boy, because he was such a bad mother, like with LSU and smoking the cigar and everything in that season. But like I can't help but root for him.
I agree.
Sucks.
I wish he was on a team outside of the North so I could be like, yeah,
It'd be nice.
be awesome. But no, he had to go to Cincinnati and reemerge that team, take him to the Super Bowl. In which I had to root hard against them, which was great to see Matthew Stafford finally get a Super Bowl for the Rams. And then he's playing this year, even though he had those concussion issues. I figured he was going to retire.
No way, baby.
Nobody there.
No way. I like seeing Joe take a shicey down those white shorts today, though. You see that on the backside? We've been bringing it. Yeah, Joe's been cool as an ice cold today, and not in the right way, not the outcast version.
3rd and 10 for the Steelers. Here comes a first down by San Francisco. Brock Purdy has 154 yards passing in the first half. Do you know how many yards Kenny Pickett has?
10.
18. Oh, what a jump by Watt, but he's going to be offsides.
Offsides, yeah.
Even TJ Watt's off today.
Dude, Brown's special teams have been getting real close to blocking these punts.
There's almost a flag right there. He touched him.
So we got about 96 seconds here.
Garrett Parletts.
Into
Travis,
Sean, I
what are the
trust.
Steelers doing, fella? I don't know, dude.
What are
I don't know what the
Vikings
Steelers...
up to?
Vikings are up 7-3 on that touchdown pass we saw.
Hey, G-Man, I texted you. You see my
some-
bet today. We need JJ getting in the zone.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
Put it out there.
Kirk,
we need
Kirk
that.
to JJ a couple times so I get my fantasy team
Kirko.
up and running, buddy.
I like that when he throws touchdowns to Jefferson. My fantasy team and everything. JJ, they're talking about being one of the greats already, just in his first couple of years. We'll see. I think this year will kind of be that, if he's still going this way.
They think he's going to break the receiving record this year, the single season receiving.
Yeah, 2,000
mark.
yards plus.
Ooh!
Misdirection.
Watson,
That's my
thank you.
quarterback! That's
Watson!
my quarterback!
Watson was with the little thank you very much block.
Wow.
Wow! Sometimes you just got to be
Looking
in the
like
way.
Grayson Jackson for Lucas out there.
You just got to
throwing
get in the
down
way
rocks.
sometimes.
Threw his back into him. We just throw my body into him.
You can do it. Put your back into him.
Wow.
Okay, clock's still running down under a minute. Deshaun making adjustments. A lot of time burning, but we still got some timeouts, all of them, huh? Right?
Open, man. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my God.
David Bell. We thought coming out of college that was going to be the dude last year. Didn't do nothing, and now wide open down the seam. What a throw.
And a good throw, not underthrown like
What a throw to
everything
Sean.
else.
Get him. Get him.
Dude, you can't get Purdy.
Yes. Out of bounds. All right, 4th down. They got a punt. You know what I also forgot? We still have Matt freaking Canada as our offensive coordinator. We're not going to do anything with him.
Another wide open wideout.
What's up with Watt? Is his arm sore? His arm hurting? He hasn't been throwing well the last couple times.
The last time he threw the bell, it was perfect.
Yeah, previous pass was pretty sexy. Enjoyed that.
Vikings added a field goal. They're up 10. 10-3.
Yeah, I still need the Vikings dub.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Wow.
Ooh. Dude, he got...
Feel good.
That was like ping pong. Like, clink, clink.
I completely forgot we have Matt Canada as our offensive coordinator still, so that's another reason why we have 1 yard of offense.
Here comes Kenny Pickett, the savior. Only down 3 scores. He's a comeback artist, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised it's not worse, though, honestly. 49ers are for real. I'll say that.
So far. I mean, they just got all those big price guys. Like,
They're healthy. They remain healthy. You know,
the
last
fact
year
that they got
Debo was hurt
Purdy.
for a little while. CMC was. Purdy got knocked out. But they stay healthy. They'll be one of the favorites. One of the favorites, if not the favorite, in the NFC.
yeah, having the quarterback on the rookie contract is everything.
Oh. Yeah.
Bengals bringing the heat. Deshaun recognizing, throwing it. Let's go. That's Amari.
You got just keep throwing back to Amari Cooper. Keep going back to him.
Points here at the end of the half. Huge.
Yes. Pickett's going to throw out of his own end zone. Hey, we completed a pass. Got a first down almost.
Oh,
I
Pickens.
was wrong. He had 9 yards passing. So now he's up to 18.
I was close.
He's
I
up to
said
18.
8.
Now he's up to 18. Yeah, with
All
that
right.
pass.
All right.
5 of 9 for 9 yards.
Don't forget about that pick.
That's in a pick, but that's a Matt Canada offense right there. If you all remember last year, the Halloween, what a pass!
Throw! Let's go!
Got the arm back.
That's called a dot.
If you remember the pigskin
And
from
that
last
same
year, the
Jones.
Halloween episode, I
don't
dressed up
remember.
as Matt Canada. Remember?
Oh yeah, I was.
I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know.
Joe Exotic for me.
Yes.
He's still in prison. Let him out. He needs to be our governor. Joe Exotic might even be a good president. We're running it? Oh yeah, we got 3 timeouts.
He has to make up for getting rid of the ball earlier in the day.
So we have 3 people right now watching. Let us know who's watching. I know Keith Mark is. Who's the 2 other people? We want to say hello to you. Who are you rooting for today?
I bet one's my wife.
That might be.
Caitlin, if that's you out there, if you want to whip something up real quick and just deliver it
Shit.
down here. We can do Grubhub. They'll just come by the crib, pick it up off the porch, bring it down here to the studio. Or any of you maybe send us some stars for some pizzas?
Or just how about order a pizza and just ask
There you
us
go.
what the address is?
Yeah, well, 100 East 5th, downtown Mansfield.
Just tell the pizza guy to walk in the door. Kenny going deep. Had to take the shot. Well
First down.
guarded.
Timeout, right? Do it. Keep all 26 seconds.
Yeah, because you're going to the end zone now. Even if you
I like this a lot. Watson looks smooth on this drive. Smart.
Yeah, but the one thing, it might hurt your first touchdown by Chubb, unless he catches it out of the
It'll be
backfield, because
Chubb.
you're going to be throwing it.
I just root for the Browns. And if Chubb happens to get in there, woo-ha.
Woo-ha. Yep, Caitlin watching, saying going Browns. We have 4 people
Oh,
watching. Who
she
all is
is,
watching
huh?
today other than Caitlin on Facebook? We have 5 people.
Well, then she knows.
Say hello.
Hungry.
Brian Rojan was watching a little bit ago. We have some likes on our stream, at least. Comments.
Yeah, and we didn't let anybody know we were
Yeah,
doing
it was
this.
kind of successful for
we
week
just
1.
showed up. Well,
We should do this every once in a while. I don't know if we should do this for Monday Night Football, though. For the Steeler-Brown football, I don't think we...
well, that's in Cleveland, right? Yeah, we got to go up there.
Well, we got a podcast that night, too.
Well, we can call in.
You get me a ticket? I do remember the last...
we should
I've
look.
been in Cleveland. It was back 2015-16 season, the last game of the year. Half of that stadium was filled with Steelers fans. There were terrible towels at the end of the game because
Yeah,
all the Browns
it's sad.
fans had left.
I mean, bare minimum, even this year, probably going to be 20, 25% Steelers fans. You guys you're everywhere. I can't avoid them. Every street corner, every
Now,
restaurant.
you and I covered 2 Steeler-Browns games. Remember the one was the week of Thanksgiving, that spread they had in the media press box?
Did you cover the tie with me? With Deshaun Kaiser? in week
No. Oh, we're moving. Tick, 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 tick. Get the ball. Come on. We're going. Life.
Yeah, there'll be some life.
No, it wasn't the tie. We won both games, but it was close. One was T.J. Watt's first game against the Browns. But the year before was the Thanksgiving week game. Go!
one?
All right. There we
Steelers
go.
actually almost outside the red zone here.
But no, they had a whole Thanksgiving spread, if you remember.
Oh, of course.
That was so great.
That's what Travis takes away from the game.
Well, and the Steelers won, which is
Oh,
easy.
Deshaun quarterback run, let's go! Let's go! That's my quarterback!
How much did that pay? The Deshaun first touchdown. How much was that pay?
Oh, look at him, he's rocking out too.
A lot.
City of rock and roll. Yeah, I bet Watson scoring the first touchdown was probably 13, 14-1.
Out of bounds. Keep moving. Dink and dunk 'em. Stillers with a little life before the half.
I like it.
Just a little.
Hey, keep that door open.
Look
You
at
punch it
Amari
in
with
here
the
before the
block.
break.
Feels good, man. I believe in my kicker now. Let's put it right down the middle, make this 10-zip.
Come on, Dustin.
Right down the middle, Mr. Hopkins. 9 plays, 67 yards. Browns capping it off.
Pickett, back to pass. They're down the middle. Oh!
I'll sip to that.
Muth had it. Muth had it in his hands in the end zone. Didn't make the catch. Oh, he's being held the whole way, too. That's a bear hug.
Does it just throw some salt in the wound that the Browns are out?
No.
10-0?
I was telling him before you came in, I actually hope you beat the Bengals because I'm more worried about the Bengals than I am of you. So, actually, I can't fully root for the Browns because you're the Browns, but I want to root against the Bengals more. So, yes.
That whole drive was number 4, too. That's what feels so good about it.
Now, the off-the-field stuff, that's different. But as a quarterback on the field, he can be very good. You separate those two,
I don't even think he's weird anymore. Like he
hopefully,
had to clean that up,
I hope he
of course.
cleaned. I hope the man's cleaned up his act and he's a good man out in society. Yes, but on the field, he's a pretty good quarterback. Anyway, Pickett.
Had a guy. Hey, you might get on the board. You kick a field goal. When
We
you're
got the
down
Boz.
20-0,
We got the Wizard of Boz.
you got to go for it. You got to go for it.
They're not going to go for it.
Oh, what do you want to be down 17 for? You're not going to stop them in the second half from
He
scoring.
threw it behind. Kenny Pickett's been off today. He's made some good plays, but more often than not, he has not been on.
Joe Burrow.
They're going for it.
So scared. He's
Mike Tomlin heard you.
Dude, this is the right call.
It is.
Tomlin.
You got to get some
Matter of
life.
fact,
And now a timeout, San Francisco. So
I'm kind of rooting for the Steelers. Let's make this a little interesting for you for the second half. I don't want you to be a complete beatdown Steelers wreck.
hello to Jennifer, who just liked the stream a couple minutes ago.
What's up, Jen? Where are you watching
I just hope we're down. If we can be down 2 scores, you get a stop, a score, and it's back into it. I mean, you have a whole second half to play, but you got to get into the end zone here. You have to have some of that momentum going into the break. You know?
Brock Purdy looks like
Brock
league
Purdy's-
MVP to me.
Purdy's playing Purdy.
Man, how did they find this kid?
He was Oklahoma State, right?
But look like just a
But-
moxie for being the last pick in the whole draft.
That's
Like that
chip
looks
on
like
your
a
shoulder.
leader.
We'll talk about Mr. Irrelevant here in a second, though. I want to out of the
Kenny got
backfield,
him.
first down.
Okay. And you guys are
Tick,
out of
tick, tick, tick,
timeouts.
tick, 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 tick. Quit holding the ball. Don't be like Chase Claypool, where you're spiking the ball saying first down as clock's running. No, get back up, get into the huddle. We got to run. Let's go. Spike it. There we go.
Coach Berardi over here.
But how about Mr. Irrelevant? They get their own parade and everything.
Where's the parade?
I
go
forget
to?
where it is, but like
Like your hometown or something?
no. Let me look it up. There's like a
No,
whole
you pay
thing.
attention. Your Steelers haven't sniffed the end zone all day.
Oh,
Kenny's got 49 yards now. He's got
being a man in the
41
media, I
of
can
those
multitask.
on this drive.
Yeah, we actually have a good drive. Kenny looking, throwing, caught, get out of bounds. Okay. Moving the ball. Irrelevant week.
They get their own week?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a parade. Boys are partying several days on this? That's better than being the number 1
After
pick.
each draft, the new Mr. Irrelevant and his family are invited to spend a week during the summer in Newport Beach. A trip to Disneyland, a
Sounds
golf
cool.
tournament, a regatta, a roast giving advice to the new draftee, and a ceremony awarding him the Lozman Trophy are included. Pickett. Oh, we got a flag, though. In the spot where there's illegal contact or a hold or interference. But anyway, yeah, so not only did Brock Purdy get a trophy and a whole week in his name, but then he gets the starting job in his first year and takes him to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, well, could have been too.
There's a hold. All right, move it up. So Brock Purdy's like living the life. And if he keeps winning games for San Francisco, the guy's going to get a big paycheck in his first full
Deserved.
contract. Oh, yeah.
What's he get paid this year?
Whatever
Under a mil?
whatever the rookie contract is. Now you make me look that up.
Think about what value you're getting. He might have one of the best contracts in football if this keeps up. But maybe the best contract in football is going to be Deshaun Watson's if he keeps doing this. Any guaranteed money is worth Browns wins.
Oh, come on. Muse! Touchdown! Let's go!
Pat Firemuth.
Also on my fantasy team, so that's a double tutty. Let's go. On the board, baby. Life in the Still City. That was a tough catch, too. In traffic. Finally, Pickens throws a good ball.
Yeah, the number one pick in my fantasy draft, Lamar Jackson, got 60 yards passing in a pick. 2 quarters in.
6 on the board for the Stillers.
Rough. Trevor Lawrence.
Looking like Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. Now the Wizard of Boz on for the extra point. It's 20-7. There we go. There we go.
Right back in it.
So both teams doing something before the half.
Bryce Young versus Desmond Ridder. Bryce Young got the lead on the road, huh? I didn't see that coming. Minnesota Vikings got a 273-yard performance from Kirko in the first half.
Storm Blunchley saying hello on the YouTube.
Yeah, what up, Stormy?
He can just relax
Dude, he's chilling today. I heard he
His-
might have been doing a little partying last night.
Why not? Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass. Remember that name?
Dude, Baker to me is such an interesting outcome in Cleveland because if we don't have that Hollywood Higgins play where he's diving in the end zone and trying to score against Kansas City, if say we get in and we end up beating the Chiefs,
Say you
at
don't
Arrowhead,
lose at the end
and we
to
go
a
to the
backup
AFC
quarterback.
Championship game, even if we get murdered in that game, dude, wouldn't Baker still be on the roster? Like you think about like what could have been all hinging on one play and how things have worked out for him now.
You say that multiple times. If Cade York could make field goals, he'd still be on the Browns team.
Touche. Quarterback's a little bit different dog though. Number 1 overall
Oh.
pick, all them things.
Guess what? We have a visitor. You hear us,
Hey
Grayson?
guys, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, good show today.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Turn up my guy so I can hear him.
We can't. That TV doesn't have a remote. But we can
Okay.
hear him.
Yeah, what's up, Mr.
You guys
Murray?
hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Beautiful. Hey man, could we get that last drive to Deshaun Watson for the rest of the season?
I don't know why we wouldn't. That's what I signed up for this year as a Browns fan.
I freaking hope so, man. I was ready to come up in here bummed and in my feels, but that was a really nice consistent drive capped off by a really nice touchdown run. I liked what I saw there.
A lot of poise, making good-looking throws. We even had a drop on there that should have been for a big first down. So Deshaun looks like everyone's embracing him. And, dude, his presence in the pocket, it's right up there in the league in terms of being able to feel it and then get out of there. So big fan of what we saw from my boy number 4 in that first half. The new acquisitions at receiver, not really showing out yet, Gray. So hopefully we can get a little bit more out of those two.
The Elijah Moore run ended up being nice, but I think the most of the credit needs to go to that Jim Schwartz defense for the first half, not letting that just power point. Man, I know Burrow's a little beat up, but still, I mean they have got nothing going on for them right now.
Yeah, he's a little bit beat up because of us too, getting after him.
Yeah.
That defensive front. Don't overlook getting guys like Sedarius in the mix. I like all 3 levels actually at the linebacker position now too. So this is kind of a scary team, but I feel like We say that every year, or at least I feel it, but I've been very bullish this offseason, Grace, and I know that you've been hearing it from me. All my friends have too, where I said, I think you can buy in. We actually have the talent. I think we got the coaching. Swartz coming in. That helps take a little bit of pressure off of our head guy too. So there's a lot to like, and I see probably people are looking at you like, man, Ski, he's running off the rails again, saying that we're going to the Super Bowl again. And so what if I have money on it? That doesn't matter, Grayson. I just know that I believe in my Browns. Browns, Super Bowl, book it.
So now, you know, the difference between this team and other teams is hopefully that this team will put the pedal to the metal here in the second half, and that we can pull the life support in the fourth quarter, not let them back in the game, not give up a heartbreaker.
Full throttle all night. And now that we
Yes.
got the hammer, Nick Chubb, and his offseason workouts, legendary. Let's work them. Let's make sure that all those 600-pound squats are paying off, that he's getting to the second level and getting paid what he needs and what he deserves, which is a top-level back. So I think we got the hammer to put this thing away, to drive in that nail in the second half. All right, now Travis
Agreed.
over here on the other side. This is a house divided. How much joy have you taken in what you've seen from the 49ers in the first half? Kenny Pickett had 8 yards before that last drive.
Are you asking me or Travis?
Him, you. He's asking you about my team that
Okay.
everybody
Well, we
hates.
can let Travis answer first, actually. Go ahead. But they scored.
That's
They're
all.
on
You
the
see
board.
this in football games all the time. All you need is that little bit of momentum, especially right before the half, because you can score, get that momentum, say, what did we do right on that drive? What the heck do we need to do on defense better, which is actually have a good secondary, which I don't, they're not doing well there. But what are we doing on offense that we did in that drive we can do in the second half? Little momentum, a little bit of hope. You still have the Steeler defense. TJ Watt, he can make a play on defense, especially this drive coming out of the break. We get a score, it's a one-score game. Grayson probably is just saying that ain't going to happen. Browns are going to win, Steelers are going to lose, and then you're going to have bragging rights for a week, right,
Sounds
Grayson?
like a perfect Sunday fun day to me, Mr. Murray.
Yeah, but, you know, this is only week one. I don't want to put bad karma on us by wishing bad things on other teams. I'm just going to hope the Browns pull this one
Humble.
out.
I like
You're
that.
right. There's proof and positivity, so we'll just stay on our boat, and we'll navigate our ship to victory here today through an actual belief that the Browns are going to get it done this year. So I do hope that we come out with a nice shutout win against the Bengals here. Let's set things off right so that Browns fans collectively as a community, we can come together. And when we show up in the Muni, that we're partying knowing that it's going to be a fun outcome at the end of the day, and not that we're going to be walking back to the trailers with our heads down wondering what happened again. I think it's a little bit different feel and vibe. And I got Zach Fraley here with me, and I know that he agrees. He feels like it's just a little bit different Browns team.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll see. Unfortunately, we are all too familiar with that sinking, knotted stomach feeling in the fourth quarter and that heartbreak that follows. And I don't want that today. I don't want it this year. I just hope this year's different, guys. But I got to get off. It's been real, and I'll keep watching. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey, man, we all wish that we could get off like you at any time that we want. So congratulations, Grayson, for being that type of guy. We wish you the best here this afternoon for the Browns.
Thanks, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Well, always good to hear from Grayson. It looks
Yeah.
like he's hanging out up at the lake house, I would presume. His parents got a cool place up in Huron that I've never been invited to, but that's water under the bridge, just like the bridge that they probably jet ski under, and they don't bring me out. So it is what it is, and I really happy for Grayson. Actually, now a father of two, just had a beautiful baby
That's right.
girl,
Congratulations.
number 2, just a couple of weeks ago. So he's probably running on light sleep. The Browns, I hope that it can be a stress-free environment for people like Grayson, because that's what we need, right? We need a little bit more fun loving on Sunday and not giving my daughter the coloring book every single week. This is why Daddy's upset. Go ahead and fill in page 8, the third quarter meltdown. We don't need the flag for interference in the fourth quarter. Not today!
You'll live longer if you're more positive.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to settle for any less than 120, 140 with modern medicine. I can probably get a robotic back at some point. Do I need my own legs by 2035? Maybe not. So I think there's a lot of optimism and hope to be had, and it all kind of hinges on the Browns winning today in the second half.
Yeah, still a half of football to be played.
So Matter of fact, I think my Browns cup actually needs a refill, so I'm gonna unplug.
Yep, we'll just go a full screen right here.
Actually, I'll just put the microphone on here for a minute. Just let Zach take over. Make sure Caitlin knows how hungry we are.
If you're still watching.
There's some people watching, Zach. Explain who you are, what you do. Again, this guy used to work with Brian and I at that place they call a TV station over in Ontario. Was one of our camera guys, and then he got moved up to the big time. He's done what, Ohio State games. He's done Big Ten Network, Guardians, Brands, Cavs, right?
NBC, CBS, TNT. Yeah. Got to go to Minnesota to shoot some hockey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any NHL or what?
Yeah.
The Wild.
Yeah. The Wild played Dallas up there.
Nice.
It was pretty nice.
Funny story. Dallas used to be Minnesota before they moved to Dallas.
Huh.
So it used to be the Minnesota North Stars. Then they moved to Dallas and just kept it and just said the Stars. So that's why why are they the Dallas Stars? Because it used to be the Minnesota North Stars. And they said if the Cowboys have the star, they can just stay with that name.
That's cool.
Uh-huh.
I do like their color scheme, the green and black.
Oh yeah, it's one of the cooler,
neon green.
One of the cooler jerseys in the NHL. Also, you do what? Motocross.
I do.
That actually looks fun to do.
It's a blast. Go all over a couple different states, and you just get to hang out in the dirt all day, be hot, sweaty, and
You get paid to play in the dirt.
yeah, watch loud, gasoline-driven motorbikes all day.
That's the life right there. The best gig you've had?
Oh man.
As we get back to action in the Browns game, they just had to kick off. Browns will get the ball to start, but
I do a lot of Cavs playoff games.
Okay.
I do like shooting basketball on the court.
oh yeah,
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, any number of basketball games up there is just great.
So we're starting to watch the second half here. Anybody new joining in right now on the YouTube? I know I put a link out on our Twitter. Brian and I watching the Browns and Steelers games together. Zach Fraley's here with us as well. Brian's off refilling his beverage, his coffee, his water right now, so he'll be back in a minute when we start the second half. But Chubb with a little bit of a run. But we're
Give
just
the
here
ball to
watching.
Chubb.
Anybody watching? Yeah, give the ball to Chubb. Drink. But anybody watching, let us know who you're rooting for today. Trash talk the Steelers, because that's what everybody's been doing to me today, so that's okay. It's okay. Hate us because you ain't us. And yeah, we'll watch the rest of the game. Just something Brian and I figured we wanted to do. We decided to do this 2 days ago. So we'll probably do this a couple times. House divided, Steelers-Browns. Took Brian so long to think of the name. It's actually on a mat out front. You wipe your feet, half of it's Steelers, half of it's Browns, says house divided. Not a good start for the Browns here.
You don't want this coming out after half.
No.
I mean, going in with all that momentum and then coming out here and getting slammed. And
Like I just said, it's the halftime adjustments.
and I think that's what plays into what Grayson was talking about. You can't come in here like every other year and just get collapsed in the third and fourth quarter.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good thing Brian wasn't here for that last play.
Oh, great. Love returning to hearing that. Let's go to Sean. Big third down, big throw.
Ooh. Baltimore back on the board. Houston's sticking around, though. It's only 13-6. Jackson's thrown an interception in the game. You love to see that.
I normally do. This is what sucks. This is like my predicament, is that now he's my fantasy quarterback. And I'm looking at his numbers like in a totally
I gotta look at
different
my
way,
fantasy team.
where I'd normally be very happy about that INT.
Jacksonville, Indy tied at 14.
Big punt again. Oh.
You know what? It's time for our defense to keep on doing what they're doing and shut down Joe Burrow like they did in the first.
This is normal for the Browns against Burrow. He has not had great success in Cleveland. The Bay Area.
So who's your biggest fantasy pickup you've had on your team? Mine's got to be my number one pick. We have keepers in my league. We talked about this a couple times on the podcast last year. Get a keeper quarterback, keeper receiver. I kept Kirk Cousins, and I kept A.J. Brown. Number one pick, I'm in the middle of it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for the hookup because touchdown only. Quarterback to receiver, here's your double touchdown. So I took Justin Jefferson.
Yep.
That's my biggest pick I think I had because it hurt me running back wise. Breece Hall, and then running back from Tampa.
My daughter's at home watching. She's wondering why I'm not talking to her.
Yeah, you got it.
Shout out, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
How you doing, baby?
Sorry we're keeping Daddy. But if you want to make us some snacks and hand deliver, we'll come see you at the front door.
Hi, Jacob. Steelers getting smacked. Not as much as they were, and you spelled Steelers wrong, bud. It's S-T-E-E-L, not S-T-E-A-L. Thank you very much.
No, he spelled it
I
right.
know. But yeah, always stealing wins from the Browns. Thanks, bud. Yeah, it wasn't a good first half. Defense did not look great, although San Francisco showing why they're the favorite in the NFC. Did get some momentum, though, right at the end. It's on the Fox broadcast, a beautiful view of downtown Pittsburgh, the Clementi Bridge.
Hate to say it for Travis over there. It's false hope. It's not gonna matter.
False hope. Huh.
I mean, it is a beautiful aerial view there.
Great city, and we talked about that in the first half. You had a good time in Pittsburgh, correct?
I've been there 4 times now.
Yeah.
You
and your wife went to St. Patrick's Day down there, and that's a huge get-together.
They had a rather large party going on.
Oh, yeah, the parade and everything. It's a big thing.
We partook in the good times.
Go ahead, Zach. Say hi to your daughter again. She wants some love, too.
How you doing, baby? How you doing, Ellie?
You and Ellie normally kicking it on a Sunday?
Most of the time, as long as Daddy's not working.
Are you on some NFL games coming up here soon?
Not at the moment. I'll probably do a lot of the Thursday night crew. I think they're coming to Cleveland in December this year. And depending on how they do, I'm guessing they may add a couple.
Oh, Mixon got the corner. Looked like he was going to get nothing. Got 4 yards out of it. Forget what I was going to say. Oh, just got a like from Carol Toms, mother of one of the most versatile running back, defensive backs in Division 7 football, Logan Toms.
My MVP 2 weeks in a row. Big fan of LT out there in Cub Country.
I saw him take a punt 86 yards against Hillsdale. Nearly got another one for Lucas. But yeah, that's going to be a tough region too. Burrow throws it to nobody. You got Danville, Dalton, JFK, Hillsdale, Lucas, all in there.
For real.
It's going to come down to matchups. You'd really like to see Dalton and JFK meet before the regional final just to get one of them out of the way.
Off the table.
And then have maybe Lucas. I'd love to see a Danville, Hillsdale, and Lucas on the same side like we had last year.
Wow, Christian McCaffrey. Wow!
Oh, he's going to get the score, too. Cutting back, touchdown, 49ers.
Are you serious?
He's good. Steelers have not a good... Hey, keep that bad juju. Oh,
Wow.
T. Higgins almost caught one against you.
I wish that we could run an instant replay for anybody who's out there enjoying this. That would be on the OH Report top plays of the week right there.
Oh, pass interference on
Denzel
the Browns.
Ward getting a PI? That's not in his nature.
Oh my God, that is such a weak call.
The
was a very going against the Browns type of call.
Taking a look, all my buddies, we were in a chat too for our fantasy football league, mostly Steeler fans, and there's not. Watch this block by Ayuk. He completely pancaked a guy. Oh, Burrow just off. That is why I call my team Run CMC.
Yeah, that's nasty.
That's a good. The other league I'm in is a PPR, so that's
Well, look at
that was
Christian
from the
McCaffrey's
35,
parents.
so that'd be 65. That's a 13-point run right there for me.
Genetic lottery for that guy.
Joe Burrow only 6 of 16.
Browns defense looks solid. We got to keep it up, though, boys. Come on. Keep the heat.
Boom!
Matt.
All that pressure
Heat.
making him second guess himself.
Yeah, Burrow hasn't looked like he's had to answer much today.
That guy right there.
Dude, how about
Freaking
illegal hands
beast.
to the face? 3 straight times he got pushed in the helmet. You can do that?
Against the Browns, you
As
can't.
long as
But
it's
you can't do this against Jamar Chase.
as long as you're Myles Garrett, I guess it's okay.
Can't against the Browns.
It's the only way to defend him.
Going back to Jacob's comment, the Steelers are getting smacked now.
Get up in there. Get up in there. Hold him to a field goal try. In these conditions, nothing's guaranteed. It's not like Callahan Auto Parts.
Go! Okay. Deontay Johnson, and he is hurt.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
One good play and he comes up lame. I mean,
That's a hammy
lame in a different
on the
sense of
cutback.
term.
Yeesh.
Feel bad for him, but
Zach, you're not going to be
Just-
welcome back here, okay?
just the way you said it. No, he's not.
and he's
hurt.
hammy. Yeah, and he's hurt. Right.
Block
Oh.
that kick.
Ugh.
All right. Still got a
Where's it
7-point
at?
lead.
Oh, right there, just
Gifted. Hand gifted by the referees again. But the Browns are good enough this year to overcome that type of crap. Not even the sports gods can totally get in our way.
Well, that's the
Not
big
this
thing, too.
time.
Can you overcome?
gonna go ahead and give you this back. I'm gonna enjoy some chips.
Oh, word.
So nobody's hearing me munch on these chips.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, like,
Guess I wasn't being respectful of our 3 viewers earlier. Munching down on my Tostitos.
Adds to the effect. Everybody
well, we're up to 5 now.
Oh, hey, viewers out there. Drop us some comments. Give us something to talk about. What games are you watching? Is everyone bought in on the Browns? If you're watching them, do you feel like this is going to be a typical Cleveland game? Or in the fourth quarter, me and Zach are going to be over here shedding tears?
In the third quarter.
Well, I mean, when it gets to that,
Yeah,
Travis,
yeah.
are we going to melt down? Or is this a new season and a new dawn of a new day under, I want to say, a new regime just because we got like new defensive coordinator? It feels different and special with Schwartz out there. Let us know.
My team's just all out of sorts. Meh.
What kind of bets you got riding today, since
Yeah.
we're allowed to do that here in the state of Ohio?
Yes, you can.
I went over mine. I got a few bet slips rolling, all
I'll be doing
favoring the
mine
Browns
for
to
the.
win.
I'll be doing some for the 4 o'clock games, as well as the Sunday night game. We'll talk about our bets for Monday night in the podcast tomorrow. It's back, better than ever. What time we starting that tomorrow?
It's going to be at 7:30.
There you go.
We're going to be on the air for approximately 45 minutes. We're going to talk about everything that we saw from the last week, get some interviews on there, get you all set up for Monday Night Football.
Should be a good one, too.
We'll have it our way, our style. And as always, involving the fans. We'd love to get some interaction coming in, some comments, and get the chat interactive. And yeah, tomorrow night's game, it's a big one. You want to give like a quick indicator? Don't give away too much because we're going to talk about it tomorrow about what you're feeling about that first matchup.
I think it's going to be better than the game I'm watching right now. I'll tell you that. I think it could really go down to a shootout. I mean, on one side you have Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and company. And now on the other side, you have A.A. Ron and Garrett Wilson and company. You have
Dangerous.
playmakers on each side of the ball there. Just saw Deontay Johnson out of the blue tent. Oh, nice break and tackle. Turned nothing into 2 yards. Okay.
Typical West Virginia education. Nice break and tackle out there
Break
by
and
the
tackle.
creek. I seen it.
Hey, you said it right. You said crick, not creek. Thank you. I will say on our stream, combined YouTube and Facebook, we have not had 0 viewers at all during this point. We've had 1 or a couple,
So thank you guys for tuning into whatever this is.
even though it's probably just significant others watching us. And I will shout out.
Is this just a way for our wives to keep an eye
Keith
on us?
Mark.
I didn't even think about it. Is this just spyware that we're gifting out?
Well, you two. I'm free. Free as a bird. Do what
Hey.
I want.
Shout out there to all the women.
Yeah, swipe left. On this side of the equation over here.
But I think the jersey really cancels that out for most people.
I don't know. There's a lot of sick puppies out there that might be into some weird stuff like that. You never know. That's the beauty of taste and free will, Travis. You can wear a stupid 86 looking jersey
Hines Ward,
with yellow numbers.
soon to be Hall of Famer.
Oh, this should go big. This should go big. This should go big. This should go big. Come on!
Oh, nice spin.
Anytime you hit him with a play action that clean, you just know something's got to be up and down field. Elijah Moore, I was talking to Grayson about that at halftime. I didn't love their first half. Here we go. That's what we expected. Making a move for him, bringing him over from the Jets, taking
Made
him
up-
away from A.A. Ron.
Made up for that drop earlier, too.
Good looking route. Huge play.
Cool. Inside San Francisco territory, and we're punting.
Chubb.
It's been pretty quiet. Flag.
Think the Buckeyes going to beat Western Kentucky next week?
I think it's so funny. The Ohio State fans are like livid about yesterday's outcome. We won.
You only won by 28.
points.
Didn't cover the spread.
If it would have been 70-0, that would have been the only thing that would have made Buckeye Nation like universally like, okay, the sky is falling in Columbus right now because they won by 4 scores, and that was it. First and 15, Brock Purdy. Still doing Brock Purdy things, looking like the
And that was
best
with
in the
T.J.
league.
Watt running right down his throat, too.
Nick Chubb doing what he does.
There he is.
6 yards.
He heard me talking about him. He's been quiet.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin. Nick Chubb's
Kevin!
a pretty good player.
Run the ball.
Run the darn ball, Kevin. I mean, there's a whole company making T-shirts just based off of that saying. Run the ball, Kevin. They're making millions. Bryce Young got him tied on the road in Atlanta. He's got a couple of picks, though, in his first start. Deshaun looks so smooth.
Okay.
Intercepted.
It's
You
That
said he
was
looked
not
smooth?
that
You say he looked
smooth.
smooth, huh?
Hopefully this is...
It was probably a
Shoot, it
hold.
was a hold on the Browns, so
Yep.
that's going to stand.
I don't even know what he. The ball slip like it was perfectly thrown to him.
It's tough to tell what he saw there.
Hello, Jason Sermolis. Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan, bud. Born and raised about 45 minutes out of Pittsburgh. Shout out, though, to Hillsdale Volleyball, breaking that streak. JC, the libero there, your daughter. Steelers get a big stop.
You know what wouldn't have happened there if you would have listened to me and you there and just ran the ball?
Nick Chubb.
Hey, Kevin. Because we have the big play in the passing game. That's when it's time to, like, bring the hammer.
That's when you need to break out the Home Alone clip. Kevin!
That's how I feel with some of the play call. Don't you? Just like we've just been left home alone, like,
Yeah.
why?
Big third down. Means they're going to convert. Here we go. By them, I mean San Francisco. What did I tell you? I mean, I'm a prophet. I can tell you when things are going to happen.
Dude, Brock to Ayuk that's the new, like,
Well,
chain
you'd think
gang
after,
moving
like, the
connection.
5th or 6th time we guard him? Nah, just leave him
I
open.
don't think you can.
You want to know why? Because we're
You're
running
gonna put on him.
zones still.
You think your guys can match up with these wideouts head-to-head?
You think our zone can match up with these wideouts? We're watching it. Do something different. You're down 20.
Oh, man. 16-30, buck 80, couple tutties for Brock.
And once again, last pick of the draft.
Rock solid.
Rock solid.
Dad pun king.
Christian McCaffrey over 100 yards rushing.
So it doesn't sound like anybody's going to send us food down here, right?
No.
Might have to order our own. I'm not good at that stuff. I might have my wife have to order it for us.
You hear that, Facebook and YouTube?
Oh, how weird. She just said, just ordered us food.
What a scene.
75-cent wings at the Hut.
She knows the address.
Jory.
See? Wives, although a little bit naggy and then sometimes critical about your driving in the passenger seat, can still serve a purpose. Love you, babe.
People just saw me live on Facebook drop my chip on myself.
On those white shorts, on the khakis?
Right here.
Oh, right
On the
a good
microphone.
spot.
On the microphone.
Oh, not on the mic. Oh, wow. Brand new mic I just got for him.
There we go. We're good.
$90 in a cheesesteak, just like that. Outstanding field position and going backwards. Less better field position than you just had.
Yeah, I'm going to clean this up. I'll be right back.
Oh, it got hit. It got tipped a little. Oh, it was like it couldn't have been that bad.
You know, our quarterback can never throw it that bad. Oh, that big hand paw on there.
Yeah. It just looked way too clean to him.
So we need bounce back season here. The defense been doing their thing all day. Keep it up. Joe Burrow looks shaken, not stirred. Third down. Dong. Haven't seen JOK make a huge defensive play yet. This might be one, send him off the edge. Just regardless of what the look is. Try to get in Burrow's face.
Yeah, I'm thinking sack right here. I like it.
Feels like the mood is right for a sack. Might have Dalvin get loose here. Bring a little bit of pressure. Oh! Yeah, big hit!
Did not get there.
Regardless, look at
Terrible
Chase.
spot.
Look at Chase. Hobbling up. Just enough.
Oh,
Ooh.
he did get a foot
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, his foot was almost on the chalk though when he reached.
Just a little toe tap. That's why he gets paid.
I don't think Jabbar's not getting that big money yet. He probably will though.
I mean,
When he gets paid, he'll probably be the highest paid wideout in football.
Chase? Yeah.
Yeah, when it's his turn. Oh, look at the blitz coming.
he knew it.
Dude.
Why does he hold on to the...
Burrow almost tackled our guy. Look at Za'Darius. He's like, come on, brah.
He's like, I wasn't even near you.
Ooh. Justice Hill.
Ravens starting to run away with it in Houston.
But, I mean, no, it's at home, but that's expected. Houston, no bueno. Arizona actually putting up a fight. People thought Arizona was going to tank, but they're winning
Kyler
right
Murray right now?
now.
What's going on there?
Didn't he ACL surgery
I'm not sure.
from last year? He's still recovering, coming back. J.K. Dobbins questionable return ankle. That's why Justice Hill got the score. Jory. I just ordered pizza and wings for you guys from Domino's. Enjoy. Next week, I'll be sure to make some good food. So I guess we're doing this again next week, too. We have Sunday ticket. Thanks, Jory.
I mean, if people want to pay attention, I'm happy to just do what I normally do. But keeping, at least this is actually better probably for the soul and just it being Sunday that I'm on a live stream, trying to keep my chatter to a minimum as far as the bad language, but the better defense. Let's go, DP. Right in front of the DP, the dog pound. Ho, ho, ho. What I love about this Browns team, we got in the new influx of guys that are going to be the big difference makers for us, but there's a lot of homegrown dudes that we've had. It's not a manufactured roster like you see in San Francisco, even though the quarterback's that dude.
Also, actually, next week would probably be a red zone because next week is Steelers-Browns. I thought it was week 3. So Monday Night Football's next week.
No way.
Yeah.
It's week 2?
Yeah, because Ravens play Bengals week 2.
Right out of the gate. It's just
So the first 2 games and the last 2 games of the season are
nothing. Wide right.
playing against McPherson, so that's fine. I'm happy with that.
All right, Watson. Let's get out there and put some points on the board.
Oh, man. So Cam Hayward's out for the Steelers. The Marvin Leal, a corner. No, that's the defensive. Those are linebackers. So, yeah, we're hurting right now. Hammies and groins. Well, you know Cam Hayward. He's just a monster. He's a monster inside.
Yeah, everywhere we look, it's just Buckeyes.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for stupid Bengals and Ryan Shazier, that would be another.
Did you guys watch the Swamp Kings yet on the Netflix?
I have not.
You should watch it. It's about Urban Meyer and the Florida Gators when they had Tebow in that run with Brandon Spikes and them boys, and just how he approached the team, and like he was just mentally so locked in to winning with the Gators that he couldn't enjoy anything else. It's fascinating, but look at all the guys that he's got in the NFL now. And then Ryan Day's carried that on, of course.
Kenny Pickett again throwing behind his receiver.
I think he got a little bit too much praise in the media the last couple weeks. Well, that, or maybe they're just playing the best team in the league.
You know what? The only way he could have gotten that throw was behind the receiver because there was a corner coming up in front. That's a pick 6 if he leads the receiver.
Ray McLeod, I seen
Former Steeler.
Little brother playing quarterback for James Madison yesterday. Oh, snap.
Wow.
Special teams, baby. That third window,
Full head of steam, too. It bounced right at him.
it can change games. Are you ready to throw in the towel yet on this game?
I don't-
Are you still holding out a little bit of hope for Kenny in the comeback?
I'm sorry. I'm not like a Browns fan who gives up after, 2.5 quarters. I'll watch the whole game. I'll root for the Steelers. I'll
we
know.
ever come back in a game? Like, there's no reason for us to buy back
I'm not
in.
giving up hope. You never give up hope. It's just, yeah.
All right.
I'll know, like in the fourth quarter, we're still down 3 scores, or if they score here, once it starts the fourth, probably going to lose, but I'm still going to root.
Yeah. I try to turn off Browns games, and it usually only lasts like a minute.
See? Because you're like, yeah, well. And then, I have Freiermuth on my fantasy team. I have Boswell, so I'm still rooting for fantasy purposes, even if it's garbage time. Stuff like that.
Yeah, the whole question, who would you rather win, your favorite team or your fantasy team? Like,
Oh, my favorite team.
Could care less about.
Although
my fantasy football
first place in my fantasy league gets $1,000.
Who's this guy?
That's a sideline reporter. Ooh, what a cutback.
Chub.
Just bouncing off like a pinball. Like a
Another
pinball.
sack. Come on, with the penalties. Every good thing that's been going right for the Browns lately has been called back.
No flag.
Accidentally slipped out of his
Thank you, referees. We're not all bad, I promise. Keep Chubb in the huddle. Like, we're taking him out a little bit too often here.
Almost outgaining the Bengals 2-1. But turnovers have kept them in the game.
So that's an interesting wrinkle, putting Elijah Moore as our featured back there and just handing it to him. I'm okay with that every now and again.
I mean, you don't have Hunt anymore, so who's going to pick that up?
Well, that's what me and Zach were talking about, is just keep 24 in there. I mean, maybe it seems like there's a lot of guys that play every snap. I know that running backs get beat around, but Chubb just got his. Like, let's feed the man as much as we can.
RPO.
Oh, look at the shot, spinning and winning. And then getting up, letting them know. All day, baby.
He'll do it himself. It's okay.
All day, Bengals. Oh, did the first down point right in front of the safety's face.
Kind of went up to the safety, hit him, and then did it. But, hey, he was trying to draw a personal foul there.
Michael Jordan of football.
Uh-huh. Got to give it to that safety for being like, I ain't going to retaliate, but still. Oh, there's a set ball! There's a flag, but the Steelers got it. It's got to be a hold. That's going to be a Steeler ball at midfield.
Is that Watt with the football?
Yeah.
How does he get in on every play?
T.J. flippin' Watt.
That's why I take probably 90 over R95.
He's a playmaker.
There are not very many dudes in the league that I would take over R95, but he's one of them.
Look at that. He just completely.
Dude! And he just ripped it out of Brock's arm?
Just give me that.
Wowza.
Didn't look so pretty for him.
Purdy had too much time earlier in the game that he was just comfortable. But you always got to remember in the back of your head, T.J. Watt's coming off that backside.
See, Deshaun hasn't made very many changes at the line of scrimmage. He's just audible to a Nick Chubb run, so I love him even more now. Look at how smart that man is. He's like, hey, Kevin, watch. Let's just do it. 24. Especially, the rain looks like it's falling much harder here in the third quarter. Just, in the words of Zeke Elliott.
80.5 career sacks for T.J. Watt.
He's crazy.
Tied with another guy named James Harrison.
All time?
Greatest pick six in Super Bowl history, too,
Yes,
James Harrison.
Against Arizona.
100 yards against Kurt Warner. Look at it. Just keep pushing.
Chubb.
Give Naj the ball.
Chubb.
Got to score here. 35 yards out.
Score. You are absolutely right, Travis. We definitely have to score.
Browns need this.
Both teams need this, yes.
Critical.
For totally opposite reasons. One is to keep you guys somewhat in the game. Us.
Kenny standing tall in the pocket.
Oh, that's interference and a catch by.
Nah, that's
Pick.
a push off on your guy.
Oh, he was. How's it a push off when he's bear hugging you as you're going
like
to the
Austin
floor?
Got open somehow, some way.
Pick at the Pickens right there. Ooh.
Woo!
We'll see. Yeah, no, that's right there. That's interference and a catch. Pickett to Pickens.
On the ground.
First down.
So we got a delivery guy named Adam on the way.
So either it's going to be a spot foul or it's going to be a catch at the same place.
Well, I know it wasn't a catch. He went through his arms. Hit the ground. But, yeah.
Referee's tacking it over.
Penalty moving.
Browns in the red
Come
zone.
on, Watson.
Outside of it.
Big third down, baby. Going with the spread. Bengals only bring 5 quick out. Let that speed work.
Into the Reds, fourth down. Setting up a field goal.
We need 10 to get a first down.
Make it a 2-score game.
I like it, though.
2.5 yard.
They said it was incomplete. So you're right. They said it was incomplete, but interference. We'll move it to that spot anyway. First down.
In Hopkins, we trust this year. Our kicker is our most valued asset this season as a Browns fan. This ain't the same old Browns.
Let's go, Dustin.
Where was Dustin at before Cleveland?
I think San Diego, LA,
Yeah.
whatever.
He was very accurate, too.
And put us up by 10 again.
Oh, bringing the fullback in there. Hayward, his brother.
That's Cam's bro?
Cam's bro got drafted last year. in a fullback position. We had multiple brothers on the team because Derek Watt was also with the Steelers last year.
Oh, bring JJ out of retirement. He looks pretty fly in that suit there on the halftime show, but
When he said he was leaving, he was going to retire, like, it's just 1 year. Just 1 year play with your brother. How crazy would that be? But, it's okay.
I think almost predictable.
Oh, the pump fake going to the end zone. Oh, let's throw the come on, Ski. You even saw that.
I gotta see the replay.
That contact
It
right
looked like
there.
their feet got tangled first,
At Khabib.
and then the
Yeah.
linebacker fell into him. But
Let's see. Let's see. There's that pump fake.
no, that's pass interference. I'm sorry, Steelers fans.
Yeah. Get the 2 yards. Give it the Denage. Don't play cute, Matt Canada.
Yeah, the Steelers don't know how
Don't
to be
be cute. No, they don't. And that's what infuriates Steeler fans.
You're just not cute enough.
And
You're
now
not
what?
drop
Now a
dead
timeout
sexy.
because we couldn't get the playoff. Okay, cool. Great job, Matt Canada. You're great, bud.
This is American football, Travis.
Oh, we got quite a few people watching me go crazy right now. 8 people. Who all's watching today? Say hello.
Yeah,
We
let us
won't
know
bite.
Where
It's
are
okay.
you watching from? Who's your
Yeah.
favorite team?
Go ahead, rip into the Steelers. Everybody else has. I can take it.
Please.
I can take it. I get
Your
it from all
best
these guys all the
Steelers
time. It's
joke
okay.
or rip.
Please, it's okay.
Hey, you can hit on us Browns fans. I'm so numb to it. You can
Right.
say anything and I normally
Yeah.
just smile. I do the same Mona Lisa, just, yep. It's like my daughter, too. Like, why can't Leah Skowronski smile in a picture? It's always this. Like, give me some teeth. I'm paying for the Invisalign, baby. You brush your teeth. I know that they're white. Put them out there for the world to see.
Look at that. They gave it the notch. They got the first down. Now, you want to reintroduce everybody? I got his full screen right now, just in case people were just tuning in. What
my
we're
name's,
doing here.
Brian Skowronski. I made this whole OH Report thing happen.
did.
Travis Berardi here is our token Steelers fan.
Token.
So I got
Lifelong.
a couple here. Zach Fraley on the right couch in the better part of the equation today. Our team's up by 10. His team's getting blown out by 20, and we're just watching the
But we're
game.
driving after TJ Watt.
And
What?
Basically, this is just like fly on the wall. I guess we're trying to give you some attention.
Oh my
sometimes.
good Pickens! Oh, I don't care if that was out of bounds.
He caught it. He caught it.
Whew. Anyway, what were you saying?
We're basically just watching the games and every now and again going to the comments section. I know that we're not the most entertaining folk, but we're here for you, the fans. So just get a little live look into our
seen
lives.
we saw you and I were in the background of the Barstool people down in Columbus, and they were just a feed of them watching it. So we're just here to have fun. This isn't anything special or specific. We're just watching football. Quick throw out of the backfield, juke him. Oh, that's a
Good tackle.
good. Yeah, it's a good tackle. I thought it was gonna be a horse collar or something, but okay.
Now, if you're gonna run around with dreads,
It's
like
a casual. Yeah,
it's part of the
It's just a
uniform.
casual day. Anybody want to just chat with us?
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, pretty much. We're drinking waters and coffees.
Been drinking them since pretty early this morning. Light sleep
But yeah,
and incomplete passes for Bengals fans.
and as you see up there, since we're not allowed to show you the NFL games because we don't want the NFL suing us and kicking us off of YouTube and Facebook, scores of the games are accurate above us.
Browns are up 10.
And,
Steelers trying to hang around.
Anybody we know?
This is huge.
Yes.
Kenny Pickett. Goal line. Buddy, y'all going backwards.
Nope. Well, he's getting carried, so he's gonna get a yard. It's gonna be fourth down, but we got to go for it here. It's gonna be 4th and 3. Anybody also? Any of our OH Report friends, you want to call in? We do have a link
For sure.
to do a chat.
That's right. I'll send out some more link invites.
Nice.
We'll be making some
this Browns
picks.
defense is for real, baby. Come on. Come on.
We'll be
come
making
on.
some picks for the 4 o'clock games. You
We gotta
guys want to
our
get in
high
on
five
that
game
with
better.
us
That was
too?
awful.
But yeah, as the third quarter is going to come to an end, Cleveland up 10. Steelers going for it on 4th and 4. Play of the game. Pickett,
This
back
is the
to
play of the
pass, looking into the end zone, and nobody's home. Turnover on downs. That was
Pretty Kenny-like today.
Very bad. Turnover. Okay. Anywho. What are you looking at? What are you looking at for these 4 o'clock games, Brian?
Real quick, I'm going to check in on a couple of my early bets, and then we'll make some bets for the late
How's
game.
your fantasy teams going out there, folks? Let us know. You guys
haven't
winning
checked
early
on mine
on,
yet. Hopefully it's going
losing, whatnot. I had one good thing, I guess, out of my game is I have Christian McCaffrey on one of my fantasy teams, and he's got over 100 yards and a touchdown. So,
So take a look at my
silver
parlay
lining.
right now. I need the Niners, Browns, Vikings, Ravens, and Jaguars to win. That's looking pretty good. I could be $173 richer. Justin Jefferson, I still need you to score a touchdown, and if you do, that's by far my biggest bet. 637.
I got a combined touchdown parlay with Najee Harris, Justin Jefferson, and then Jalen Hurts.
I'd like to see Njoku catch a touchdown. I just need the Jaguars to win again. I just need the Browns to win again. Nick Chubb, already that one's dead. He didn't score the first touchdown, and that's it. So I'm looking pretty solid all across the board with my bets, and
I'm happy. I'm happy because of Brendan Armstrong last night. He
Thanks,
in that large parlay that I did, same game parlay on North Carolina State Notre Dame, cashed $10 for $1.50.
cool to see him on national TV every week for the last 4 years.
And they've been saying really good things also on the broadcast about him too. Like he's
solid player.
Yeah.
Hey, take a look out that window. See if you see a Domino's guy hanging out.
Yeah, he's here. There he is. So
Hey,
yeah.
thanks, Jory Hollenbeck, coming through with some food for us.
Does the Domino's man want to be on the stream? I guess not.
He did not.
Okay.
Did you invite him?
So I do, Brian. I don't know if it's still on there, but there was.
Thank you,
yes.
Nicole LaPierre, for
Yes.
the delivery too. These
Awesome.
will be consumed.
Oh, yes, they
Believe
will.
that.
Victory
Cream pie.
pies, yeah.
All right. So what are we looking at here? Let's see. We just got some surprise.
Gotta have the
delivery.
extra ranch dressing too. Ooh,
Oh, we got some tots?
The tots.
Tots with some dressing looking stuff on them.
I think we have plates too,
That was
so I'll go
fun.
run out and get those as you look at us.
You don't have to unplug them, grab them.
Okay.
Buffalo wings.
Jory says you're welcome. Thanks, Jor.
George Binks.
George Binks. And then,
And
good
just
old
a-
pepperoni pizza.
Yeah. Solid American meal.
You know what's good? If you want extra cheese, put some of the sauce
Don't think I would ever do that
on the pizza.
Have you tried that?
Eh,
Sounds awful.
it's like queso. It's queso
Just
pizza.
grabbing pepperonis.
You are, yeah. You washed your hands, right?
Sure.
Okay. So now, Purdy backed inside his own 10 after the Steelers had a terrible, oh, and there goes Christian McCaffrey. First down run. Yeah,
Dude, he can't be stopped today.
Nope, that's no bueno.
Him,
No
Ayuk,
es bueno.
Purdy.
Yep.
It's just one of them games.
I blame Matt Canada.
Don't blame Canada for everything. It's not the fault of all your problems.
Georgia said, wait, did you get tots? We may have gotten the wrong order.
No, we got tots.
We got both. We got
Right
two
here.
orders of tots, Jory. Two orders of tots and...
Chicken wings and
Oh,
tots.
those are wings. Okay, we got an order of tots, an order of wings, and then the pizza.
But more importantly, we got Deshaun Watson offenses on the move. Oh, look at that play action fake. Sick. Dude, we got a top 5 quarterback in the league. This just looks a little different than years past, Frey.
It does. Especially in the second half, you know. Everything usually shut down in the second half.
Not today.
Indy taking a lead. Fumble return by
Ooh.
DeForest Buckner.
Uh-oh. Come on, Jaguars.
21.
Don't make me look dumb here with
17.
my bets on the interwebs.
That just hurts seeing Cam Hayward in street clothes on the sidelines. Oh,
Big hole left side for Ford. Browns back in Bengal territory. Quick. Great start to the fourth quarter, Browns fans. Keep it up. Keep the good feelings and the good vibes flowing out there to Browns Stadium. This is what we needed. I think this year, heading into the year, that I'm one of the very, very, very few Browns fans that are actually like bought in. It's been great knowing that, because in years past we normally do have unrealistic expectations of what's going to happen.
oh, you're always Super Bowl or bust. End of the third in Pittsburgh. 20-point lead for San Francisco.
Meanwhile, 90 seconds here. into the fourth quarter. Battle of Ohio. Bengals on the ropes.
Some other scores: Atlanta up 7 with 8 minutes left over Carolina. Battle of rookie quarterbacks there.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Ritter, 13 completions, only 70 yards, but a touchdown.
It's because Algier, 90 yards rushing. Washington up 1 on Arizona. They just scored with 11 minutes left. Arizona fans happy with that score because they're looking for that #1 pick next year.
How about 3 straight carries for Ford when you have Nick Chubb on your team?
Ford's reliable, though.
Are they? I've never owned one and never will.
I have a Chevy, so I don't. I have a good friend named Ford, though. He's a good guy. Other than that,
Ford's a good American company. I shouldn't hate. I guess I've just never participated. 3rd and 5. Man, I'd almost just run this. They're going to go play action, throw it out. 2 yards.
where are you guys at? Punt situation?
Bryant's, no. This would be field goal or go for it.
Okay.
I think we're at like the Bengals 22 or 23. I don't think it's a bad idea to go for it.
Minnesota and Tampa tied at 17 just starting the fourth quarter. Baker Mayfield with 2 touchdowns.
Wow. I just need Jefferson to catch one.
I do too.
And I know my wife will be very happy with the bacon coming home for that one. All right, we're going to kick it 43-yarder. Dustin Hopkins, perfect so far as a Brown. And right down the
Still
middle,
is.
like, dude, he's not even leaving any doubt. He's picking the exact center and just murdering it.
16-3. That would be your MVP of the game, wouldn't it be? Dustin Hopkins?
If I was picking one and I was there for the OH report, I'd be grabbing Dustin for that MVP interview. Or, I mean, him and Deshaun might get them both. But the defense, too. We just haven't had one player that's been dominant. Everyone's kind of contributing.
So it should be. If everybody's doing their jobs, you shouldn't see anybody stand out. It's
Sure.
just
1 of
shut
22.
down.
Step up, do your thing. Purdy's doing his thing. And Brandon Ayuk, my gosh, he's just running through your secondary wide open all the time.
Going to be a lot of soul searching after week 1 in Pittsburgh, especially with the secondary.
And Peterson probably wondering why he's still playing. He's like, I gave up retirement and the beach for this? Shoot. Look at how crispy that route is. Where's Fitzpatrick today?
Minka on an island by himself with nobody around him.
I just saw him on a commercial.
Really?
That's where he is, making commercials. So we have our games for 4 o'clock, Brian. Packers, Bears, Packers getting a point. Rams, Seahawks, Rams plus 4.5. Raiders, Broncos, Raiders plus 3. Dolphins, Chargers, Dolphins plus 3.
Okay.
Eagles, Pats, Patriots plus 3.5. Those are our 4 o'clock
New
games.
England?
It's in New England. They are retiring Tom Brady's jersey today.
That makes a difference. As a matter of fact, I know everyone's kind of really bought in on Philadelphia again because the season last year, of course. Jalen Hurts probably should have been Super Bowl MVP, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of turnover. It's not the same team that it was last year.
One of their better linebackers is now with San Francisco.
I think that New England actually has maybe some underrated skill guys. That's a bet that I'd be down for. So if I'm picking part of a parlay, if you at home want to send in like one pick, one leg that you want to get in on, give me Patriots plus 3.5 on Tom Brady night.
Okay.
I'll take it. Chubb, 91 yards on the day. Deshaun's throwing for $139 through that pick, which got tipped, but he ran in that touchdown, which was great.
The weather's played a factor. Always does up in Cleveland.
Definitely impacting a lot of the play call. Joe Burrow especially has not looked comfortable, not for a single drive. They got bailed out when they got their 3 points.
And you have to think, how bad's the knee? How bad's that injury hurting him?
The ankle.
The ankle, yeah, that's what it was.
Plaguing him in the offseason, but he's grabbed the knee today. He's held his right hand. He's been pressured almost every single throw, and he's incomplete again.
Hey, Steelers going to get the ball back. They had a stop on 3rd down. You want to know why? Because he didn't throw it to Ayuk.
Yeah, what's he thinking?
I don't know.
Man, how about Bears-Packers Week 1?
Without Aaron Rodgers, that's going to be one heck of a... Jordan Love coming out against a rival.
I like Justin Fields in that one. Mm-hmm. That's in Chi-Town.
Remember in Cleveland when he got drafted? That one Bears fan?
Yeah, we got him on film.
Dancing.
The Super Bowl shuffle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Joe Burrow getting murdered again. He never want to come back to Cleveland.
Wife is not trying to help your diet out either.
Oh, my God. We got more deliveries for snacks. You guys.
You asked for it. You asked for it.
Pizzas, wings, chips, tots, and now caramel ganoush.
Ganoush.
Ganoush. Caramel ganoush. Or we'll put it right
Thank
here.
you, Caitlin and Evelyn. Big 3rd down here. If the Bengals don't get this,
You're going to feel good about
I'm
yourselves.
going to feel real good. That looked like a hold at the top of the screen.
That's going to be a
and
stop.
Joe Burrow just can't get it going.
Ravens scored
Not
again.
today.
All right, give me some of these wings.
This will not be
Give me the
his day.
tots.
Tots are amazing. Thank you, Jory and Caitlin.
Yes, thank you,
And
everybody.
Nicole.
Yes.
All across the board.
Somebody hand me a fork. It's down on the floor. Not on the floor, but it's on a plate on the floor, just to let you guys know. It's not dirty.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not a germ freak. I'd eat a fork off the floor.
5-second rule. Jenks, you owe me a Coke.
No, you should get a Pepsi. Change
Yes.
that whole joke, okay?
Well, I do
Oh,
have
they're
a
going
Pepsi
for it on
sitting
4th down. I didn't even know. Oh, you get sacked, baby! Come on, welcome to Wild Jurassic Park! Game over! Game over! Out of quarters, Joe Burrow! Go home! The Bengal Express stops in Week 1.
Finally, you get to see Browns fan Brian Skowronski in his full glory right there. That's what he is most Sundays right there. Big play. Big play.
No, it's usually the opposite.
But yeah,
I know.
negative, but he still goes off.
This coffee's just really getting to me, I think. Well, a couple extra preservatives.
Taking a look at the offensive coordinator of the Bengals, just going,
I
oh,
love
my
that
Lord.
reaction.
Really? Really, bro? Is this really?
Yeah. Good call going for it. Against our defense, you got 3 points.
Watson
3
loves
points.
it. Watson loves it.
I think he took that personally. He's like, are you sure you want to go for it?
Let's go. This, if they don't give it to 24, 3 straight times, I'm just going to breathe. And I'm just going to know that Kevin Stefanski understands what to do.
There it is.
Understands what to do.
First down.
I like 12 yards.
Pick it out of the
I
end
think we all
zone.
do, right? We even like it more when
Pickens,
it's
all right.
24 doing it. It's even just a little bit better feeling. It just seeps into the soul and it just hits different.
Pick it over 100 yards passing finally.
Oh, wow.
19 of 32. Half of those 32 behind the receiver. But he's made 2 straight completions from the 5 down to the 25 now.
Steady dose of 24. Oh.
You know
That's
what
okay.
you know what they
Tick,
should do?
Tick, tick, tick.
You know what they should do?
Give it to Nick. Give it to him.
Where's my drink?
Give it to Nick Chubb.
That's the only smart play to have right there. 2nd and goal. San Francisco, for some reason, with 12 minutes left in the game's playing prevent.
Nick Chubb's on the team. just went over 100 yards, by the way. Nicholas Chubb, 105
He's
yards.
on your fantasy team or on?
No. I have him for nothing anymore. I just love the stats.
Oh, yeah.
I love that they're play actioning and throwing it to wide
Cuddy.
open. Bryant Harrison's into the end zone. Ooh. Let's go, baby. Let's get bullish on them. Start dancing and showing them Bengals. It's out of reach. It's over. The Kings of Ohio live in Cleveland, and you know it. They always have since Joe Shiesty came to town. Forget about that AFC Championship. That was a couple of years ago. This is a new regime, a new quarterback, and a whole new flow and system and energy going in Cleveland. 1-0 again, 2 years in a row. About to be 2-0 from looking at this train wreck on the other side. My gosh.
Please keep it up because the last time you trash talked the Steelers, you lost. Last time you trash talked the Steelers before a game, you lost 2 straight.
We didn't have the ponies back then.
Still gonna be crying next week.
I'm not crying now. You are trying to bait me, and it is not working. You know that.
I'm not going to get invited back next week.
No, you're not. Well, I don't know if we're going to do
Oh, and we're going for 2. Deshaun putting it all on the line, reaching in.
Might as well make it 24-3.
He's got it. That's my quarterback.
He what?
My quarterback.
He what, Ski?
He got it.
24-3.
Oh, life is good.
A full 3-score game with 9 minutes left.
My kids are going to love me.
Fans needed.
Yeah. And that's the ball game for Pittsburgh as Pickett's thrown another interception.
Dude, it was the ball game in the second half. Like,
And they flipped it there and take it back! The lineman pushed him out.
It's just the Harlem Globetrotters.
Did you see that little thing?
Look at Steelers fans.
Like, what just happened?
This is happening at home, too.
No. This is too perfect.
Wow, that's crazy. Watch this flip.
Too perfect.
He just threw that into double coverage. What are you doing, Kenny Pickett?
Is he going to have a job next week?
He went to Pitt. That's why he sucks.
Dude,
He just flipped. That was perfect too. He's behind. That was a backwards lateral too. It was like they planned that out.
No regard for human life. Yeah, they're like, dude, Kenny's going to
See, he's like, here, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Boom.
We'll just pick it off and I'll flip it to you and I'll pick up 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, he almost went to the house if it wasn't for the
25.
offensive lineman just coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, good play.
That's effort.
That
But
might have been your guys' like highlight of the game.
that was the Freiermuth touchdown.
Yeah, combine those. Big tackle, big touchdown. What do we got here? Are they trying to Elemental?
It's been out for a while.
Huh.
It's a Disney Plus commercial, so it's been out for a bit.
That movie Inside Out, dude, I had to watch that 1 billion times when my boy was a baby. 7 years ago? My gosh. That's what that reminded me of, that Elemental.
Or something like Cars.
Cars? Oh, classic movie.
I can't believe they still have their starters in. This is, I mean,
That's, yeah.
this is like 10 layers of wrapping paper on top of a gift.
Okay, Brian, you said you wanted Patriots plus 3.5, correct?
I like the Patriots at home on Tom Brady night.
I like the Bears -1. Is the hype on Geno Smith enough for them to beat the Rams?
Buddy games?
That was a movie. Now it's a series.
No way. A whole series.
Yeah. Josh Jamal.
A true story with his friends.
Yeah.
Funny movie.
It is. Think Geno Smith good enough to cover 4.5?
Who they got?
The Rams. Matthew Stafford. No
And it's
Cooper
in
Cup.
Seattle?
No Cooper Cup. Yeah. In Seattle.
I think they have one of the highest win percentages at home,
I'm going with
like
it.
the last 10 years.
All right, folks.
That's
I'm
our
letting you
parlay?
give the last of the parlay. You got Raiders, Broncos. Broncos -3. And then you have Dolphins, Chargers. Chargers -3. Who you got? One more pick.
What do you think, Zach?
What are the options again?
You got
Dolphins,
Broncos,
Chargers.
Dolphins, Chargers. Chargers giving 3. Then you have Raiders, Broncos. Broncos giving 3.
Broncos giving Drew.
Less ride. You gonna ride with Sean Payton?
Is right.
All right, I'm gonna give 5 minutes on this.
I have trouble betting on Denver.
Well, you
but,
hate Denver.
But I like Sean Payton. So, to bring the group together, I'm happy to make that bet. Because the Browns just made me a little bit of cash. Almost picked off. Boy, Burrow's been shook since snap one. This is the highest paid player in the history of the NFL. He's got 3 points. What were people saying about the Deshaun Watson contract and how bad it was? Do you guys remember all that flack last year? I do.
Yeah.
Can we roll back some of that film, Colin Cowherd and Stephen A. Smith and blah, 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 blah? Look, what are they going to be saying tomorrow, Monday morning quarterbacking about Joe Burrow's day?
They're probably going to still be talking about how terrible the Steeler defense is after it's been hyped up all year.
Dude, Brock Purdy, MVP.
Wow.
MVP. Or just the whole Browns defense. How about either or? Can we have 2 MVPs of the day? Go for it on 4th down now.
He thought twice about it.
Let's go, Zach Taylor.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Bring
No,
out
he's
the
like,
funny
yeah,
team.
come over here.
Bring out the funny team. It's okay.
Where's the white flag? We didn't wave that yet? Yeah, I think Burrow's day is done. Which probably the backup's better.
Who's their backup?
It's just not been good
I don't know.
in Cleveland. There it is, the white
This
towel.
is their
I saw it. You see
9th
it?
punt.
Yeah.
9 punts in 1 game? That's your Super Bowl pick, all you media pundits? And by the way, I saw on NFL Network, nobody but Michael Irvin picked the Browns today, and you guys were giving him crap because he put on this little hat and he started barking. How you feeling now? Most underrated team in the NFL, by far. Matter of fact, we don't want the respect of the national media. I hope everyone picks Pittsburgh next week on Monday Night Football. But how could you after... Look at Brock Purdy's numbers.
Brock Purdy, good quarterback. Hey. Showing he's not a one-year fluke. Showing he doesn't have the sophomore slump.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back healthy.
Niners fans
That's cool.
got to be pumped about that.
I don't even know why we got our starters on the field. Yeah, Chubb's probably done for the day. Let 4 close it out. Lucas Bookerser sending me some messages. He says he's going to go crazy tomorrow on the podcast. You ready for the animal? Grayson Murray says he's having a lot of fun right now. Don't know about the rest of y'all. How you feeling, Chuck? Okay.
It's a Sunday fun day. I already told you, I'm not...
You got to feel better than Burrow right there. Did you see it?
Right, yeah, I know. I'm feeling a little bit better than Burrow. 1 game. There's still 16 left.
I know. I don't know how I feel about... Matter of fact, I really dislike the extra game in the regular season. It messes up everything. It's been 16 games since forever. What greed, what crap historically for the NFL, because all the records now. Like, so what if Justin Jefferson breaks the season or single season record for yards, or anybody else? It's more games. You get a whole extra 4 quarters.
Speaking of Ohio State, look at that guy over there.
Justin Fields.
He ran for 1,150 yards last year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Second most all time. Behind?
Mr. Madden cover.
Mike Vick?
Yep. I did Wednesday night. They showed all Madden on NFL Network. Have you watched it before? The full thing?
No.
It's just all about John Madden going through coaching and then into commentating, and then they did a thing about Madden and the All Madden team as well. Like, some people were they wanted to be on the All Madden team more than the All Pro team, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember the
so-
football
oh,
cards. And
right?
then a little bit more.
Yeah.
Hold on, something that's real trippy. In 1 second, it's going to be 5:34 left in both of our games exactly. Whoa.
but they're kicking a
The
field
same
goal.
place in history.
Niners trying to kick a field goal,
Browns have been great punting the ball
and
today.
it just curves in. It's 30-7.
Ooh! Flag on the Bengals. Doing something dumb again.
All right, nobody
Since
wants
he's
to
making a
comment on
change
what.
at quarterback. Highest paid dude in the history of the league. Can't play the whole game.
They just made that comment too. Nobody made the comment, so we're gonna go Broncos -3. So this
All right.
is my bet. A $10
Let me
bet.
get in here.
$10 bet. Bears -1. Seahawks -4.5. Broncos -3. Patriots +3.5. 10 pays 130 on DraftKings.
So do that, and then I can just go into our little thing and
Yes.
then pick it.
Yes,
into
we
it.
have
All right.
we have our thing.
That's way too much work for me to plug in.
And before you do that,
Yeah.
make sure you
Celebrate a
do
Browns
the,
win.
no,
Don't
the
worry.
no sweat parlay. Opt in, so it's a free $10. You get it back if you lose.
Okay. I'm assuming I've already spent that free bet. Gambling problem, how they say at the beginning. I click on that often.
Well-
Yes, help me.
Well, like I said, I'm playing with free money thanks to Brendan Armstrong yesterday. Shout out, Brendan.
We salute you. Yeah, it's sweet to have him being a star right now. Of course, Cade didn't have a big game yesterday, but a couple weeks ago.
Well, stats-wise, but still, blocking, doing
Oh,
those
he's out there.
smaller things. Yeah.
Like 70% of the snaps. Fun to watch, man. Tommy Eichenberg, he was laying some big sticks yesterday. Cade's roommate. So we've got Ivanis is the backup Bengals quarterback? A wide receiver in college? Is that what they just showed?
I thought it was Brown.
Oh, okay. No, Isovis is just some Ivy League guy that they're bringing in. I'm not sure why they're showing his stats.
Good stat from my game, though, after that strip sack from TJ Watt.
Sure.
55 sacks and 17 forced fumbles in 46 career home games.
He might be the best defensive player the league's ever seen. If he does this for another 4 years in his prime, and then is even 80% of what he was down the stretch.
Oh, he's Hall of Famer?
He's
Absolutely.
Ooh, Myles Garrett got in there. Over Witt. Bengals.
Yeah, wave.
Woo!
Wave.
He's too hot.
Whom off.
Well, gosh
Whom off.
darn.
Whom off?
OHIO on your TV screen.
It's going to be
How about a
interesting.
Buckeye coming up big.
It's going to be interesting. The Ravens and Browns are going to
Denzel.
have. Ravens and Browns going to be in first place after the first week.
I
Two
seen it
Cleveland
coming.
teams at the top of the standings.
Oh, he went there. Oh no, that's okay.
Well, I always think
That's okay. We'll look at
I
you
know.
down at the bottom of the standings while we laugh about your joke.
until next week when we go even. Actually, it could. Yeah.
Most blown out team in the league so far.
Ooh.
Down a whole LeBron James on the scoreboard.
Good math there, Brian.
What did Kenny Pickett do? 2 picks today?
Yeah, 154. The first one was not his fault, though.
Missed 14 passes.
Yeah.
Your leading rusher had 31 yards?
Yeah. Well, we are playing actually a good team, not a banged up Bengals squad.
Are the
Kidding.
Bengals banged
No,
up?
the Bengals are.
They had every starter out there when I heard at the beginning. Just because Joe Burrow's not that good
Yeah, that's
doesn't mean
kind
he's
of
banged
baffling.
up.
That's kind of baffling how he just.
I mean, I root for him, but
No, he just.
sometimes you get the bag.
Why
and
is
fumble
your
it.
starting quarterback in right now?
Because he's that dude. He just has to turn and hand off to Ford 3 times. Well, hopefully he picks up a first down. Let's make it 5 times and just end this thing.
Be really nice if Firemouth caught another touchdown pass.
Man,
just
look at the
fantasy.
Vikings are losing right now. Kind of need Kirko to get his stuff together. Justin Jefferson seems to be open. Man, look at how much White has got like filled in Kevin Stefanski's beard over these last 3 years. Have you noticed
Clearly
that?
do that to you, man.
Like he was a normal, young-looking dude. And then he arrives at the mistake by the lake, and then all of a sudden it's just like grandfather time sets in. That first year though was exciting. Coach of the year, all that. Almost went to the AFC title game. And
So
then
after we
people
got our
been sleeping
picks
on
in,
him.
Keith Mark said pick the Raiders, but a little late on that.
Let's see what we're doing. Yeah, I might pick the Raiders.
You go first. There it is. Oh. Yep.
It's
Get
too
a,
late.
yeah, you're opted in. Okay.
I've already did it.
Oh, that was on your other parlay.
So let's go bets, betting groups.
Another first down.
Yeah, Watson just threw it to Atkins, Geno Atkins.
For some yak.
I'm gonna go a single game parlay right now.
React. So, few picks.
425. Use profit boost.
How do I do the same bet as you?
Go
Do I click this?
put reply. No, not reply. That. Yeah.
Loading. Yeah, I'll roll with the group parlay. Get $10 out there.
Oh, Pickett just got crushed.
All right, so we in there. I still really would like to see Minnesota come back and win. Jacksonville, I think, was on the ropes too.
Yeah.
Browns at the 2-minute warning. This one's over with. Battle of Ohio has been determined.
49ers are good. That game's pretty much over. Jalen Warren's going to get about 5 yards back. It's going to be 3rd and 15.
Who else is good in the AFC North that you noticed today? Anyone else?
No. Ravens kind of took care of business against Houston, but Houston's bad. Bengals not looking good right now. So,
And it was just the Bengals not looking good. It wasn't. They weren't forced into that situation.
Well, they might have been, but they're supposed to be great. They don't look good, though.
Yeah. Well, when good meets great. Oh, look at the Steelers on the move. They're not giving up.
Garbage time yards going to get Kenny Pickett over 200.
All right. Let's go, Kimbo. Make your fantasy owners happy. Nick Bosa is still on the field. Get him out. They are now.
Played 32 of 57 snaps. If he had a full week of practice, he'd be in there for more, though. You got to think that, right?
Yeah, when you get, what did he get, 270?
He got more than Watt did.
Yeah, he can get thrown around a little bit. But I also understand, like, giving him the hook, like, okay.
I just love the story about T.J. Watt. He was in the holdout. He came in from a workout, went right into the office of the GM and said, let's sign this right now. He's like, okay, you want to do anything? He's like, no, I'm going back to work. Going back to work out. He did. That was it. No agents or anything talking. He's like, I want to get this done. Let's do it.
Dig it. Yeah, he's a pretty likable character for being on, like, the bad end of the mothership.
And I know you and I were talking about the off-season workouts with him and JJ on, like, a golf course, just doing sprints and stuff.
Yeah. So what if he's a member of the Death Star? We'll overlook it. Oh, Kenny.
Oof.
Oh. Niners defense is good, man.
Mm-hmm.
These aren't even their top guys out there anymore.
Wait till you guys play him.
Y'all going against the JV. I think we go to San Francisco.
Oh, that's even worse.
Uh,
Time change. Well,
yeah.
you're starting later, but
I don't know. I kind of like our roster a lot better than yours.
yeah, San Francisco started 10 a.m. their time for this game.
That they did. And then still got off to,
Yeah,
what was it,
just
21
wait.
nothing start?
They play actually at 1 o'clock.
Oh, nice move.
Down to the 30s. It's 3rd and 10.
Steelers
2-minute
love
warning.
those junk time numbers. Damn, Deshaun Watson's still out there. I'd like to see DTR get some snaps here down the stretch, actually. That's one of the most exciting dudes in the preseason.
Whoop. Oh.
That's all right, Jorm.
I'm blaming the weather
Just lay
there.
down. Yeah.
Atlanta pulling away 24-10. Washington up 4 with a minute left.
Let's see what's up with them Vikings. What was the next score?
This is the game, my game, yeah.
Oh.
That you can see right above you. Tampa's down 3.
No, Tampa's up 3.
Or Tampa's up 3, yeah. New Orleans up 4 on 10. That's just a... You thought... Some people were high on New Orleans, too. With Derek Carr.
Sure.
Jacksonville's up
Okay.
10.
Okay. Let's
There
go,
you go.
Jags. Make me look smart.
And
And
yeah,
back to ATO.
Yeah, 8 games going on right now. 5 in the second. 5 4 o'clock games, and you got your Sunday night and then Monday night, which we'll talk about more on the podcast tomorrow.
My early win money line bet on Jacksonville has been paid out. They're up by 10 or more.
Oh, you had that bet.
Thank you, DraftKings. 4 messages coming in. Eric Will might be home if we wanted to chat with him now.
Yeah, might as well.
My boy Raphael sending me in his picture of him with a Browns hat on and a Browns jersey. Love you, Osario. Jory Hollenbeck, can you bring home some camera and batteries for me, please? It's not a work day, Jory.
What's she got? Lady Warriors play tomorrow?
Monday.
Gosh, can she not read?
Lady Warriors play tomorrow?
Not sure.
I'm looking right now on our schedule. Monday, the Lady Colt Classic. She'll be at Little Apple tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's sweet. Gets to hang out with Brokaw, cruise around in a cart, have some girl talk.
You play that course a lot, Little Apple? I like that. It's a small
I don't
course.
play golf at all anymore.
I know, right? I've got golfed once thanks to Scott Sellers, who's watching the Browns fan too.
Yeah.
But
I think I got in, what's 36 plus 9?
44.
That many holes.
Yeah.
I think it's 45.
45, yeah. I was like, wait, 45, yeah.
The West Virginia math is close enough.
Whatever.
The Bengals taking a knee down in the game to end it. Let's go. Let's go. Back-to-back wins in the season opener for the Browns for the first time since 93-94. I was running around in diapers. Actually, I was a little older. I was probably like 7, 8. But still, I might have still been wearing diapers. I'd have to ask my mom on that one.
It's a final.
Might have been a bedwetter. But, ooh, not today. Not today. It feels good. Oh!
24-3. Pickett with another catch. It's going to be 4th down.
I told my wife when I left the house today it was going to be a different Sunday than she's accustomed to. We lost week 1 15 years in a row. 15 straight years. That was hard. It's not anymore. We got a real roster, Browns fans. Believe it. Bask in it. Soak in it. Look at what our other competitors in the AFC North are doing.
I'm just saying, wait till you play San Francisco before you talk. I want to see what happens. Next week we'll find out, though. Next week, Monday Night Football. Kenny Pickett just got crushed, so that's going to end that one. Yeah, see that's going to do it. See if Mr. Will would want to call in before we get out of here.
Sure. Sure can.
Definitely is a sign of things to come.
You hope.
Keep
It'd be
on
good for you.
betting on that.
Just hope for Jack Conklin to come back healthy to the lineup. It'd be nice. But DeJuan Jones did a nice job filling in. That looked good.
But if you're a Bengals fan now, what are you like?
Joe Burrow, 14 of 31.
Yeah.
That's 46%.
82 yards.
That's just, 82 yards.
Yeah.
The Vikings lost. Justin Jefferson
Baker Mayfield
did
Kirk
not
Kirk
catch a
throws for
touchdown.
344 and 2 touchdowns.
G-Man,
and they
why
can't.
did I have so much faith in your Vikings doing big things
Oh
today?
man. Oh, we have a visitor.
Blindsided. Still blindsided by that.
I want to say hello to Eric Will.
I feel
What's up,
blindsided
Coach?
now by my friend coming in. But what's up, E. Will? How you doing?
Hey, doing well. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Man, we are hearing you fine, and I see like a little half smile. The full one can set in. The Browns are victorious today, Eric, in week 1.
Yeah.
Back-to-back weeks for the first time since you and I were basically in middle school. This is crazy, bro.
That's right.
This is a little bit different Browns team, I think, this season.
Absolutely. Well, I saw it. The secondary was phenomenal. Defensive pressure was great. They tackled well in space. thought offensively they had an identity. Don't look no further. I feel like in the past couple of years, it's almost like don't overthink yourself. Get the ball to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's a pretty good football player.
Yeah.
Go ahead and use him. I think
Just
they
give it
finally
to
have
Nick
a.
Chubb,
I think
Kevin.
and I think that Deshaun Watson's a stud. I think he's finally the first quarterback that we have that's got superstar potential.
Yeah, and I think that he showed flashes of that today. His comfortability in the pocket, the escapability, maybe second to only a couple other guys in the league. So very confident moving forward with what we saw, and especially against the Bengals. A lot of the national media pundits, sexy pick to be in the Super Bowl and this and that, and Joe Burrow and the big contract. Didn't even throw for 100 yards today, Eric. So I think that there's a lot to unpack here. Things are going to change, of course, as the season rolls along, still 17 weeks. But as far as just one game in the books, Bengals fans can't possibly be feeling more down on themselves than Browns fans. I mean, we're riding high, man. I feel like I got creatine just flowing through my system.
Well, you do, man. You were shot with a little orange and brown adrenaline.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm excited for this season because normally I get stoked up about the Buckeyes, but the problem is on Sundays it's kind of like that's when you schedule your time to get yard work done. At least if you're a North Central Ohio person, being a Browns fan, I'm kind of tired of being everybody's joke and punchline. It's kind of nice to watch the Steelers get banged around here a little bit today by the Niners as well.
Niners are good, Eric. Wait till you guys go to San Francisco and play them.
Dude,
but
the 49ers, just pure talent, it's the best roster in football, in my opinion. If they literally get the everybody needs a quarterback, but the 49ers literally, if they get a quarterback, any type of competent quarterback play, they are ridiculously scary good.
And the way Brock Purdy,
they got it today.
He's avoiding the sophomore slump, at least for the first game of the season, because he was great. He was scrambling, making the throws. And when you have Ayuk, Deebo Samuel out there, and then you have Christian McCaffrey running, I mean, like you just said, they just need a quarterback that knows how to throw the ball in the vicinity of their receivers and hand it off to the running back. They're going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, they just have every piece that you can think of. And then defensively, I mean, there's not a weakness on their defense anywhere. From front to back, it's the most consistent. Although I will say this, getting back to the Browns, I thought that their secondary, you couldn't play any better than their secondary did today. I thought that the guys calling the game did a fantastic job. If Cleveland continues to play defense in the secondary like that, I'm telling you, man, I'm feeling really good about this team.
All three levels of the defense for Jim Schwartz today. They were getting to Joe Burrow up front. He had very limited time, and with the rain coming down the secondary, they did their thing on the back end. We didn't have to pressure often with the linebackers. That's something that jumped out to me. JOK and some of the guys, that they were getting to be back in coverage and kind of keeping an eye on keeping things in front of them today, Eric. So, I mean, overall, I couldn't be feeling any better as a Browns fan. I woke up, I said my hallelujahs, and it feels like the good Lord. He was like, it's time to shine down on the great city of Cleveland, give them fans what they've been deserving for a long time, and that's a quality football team with Deshaun and the coaching staff and the boys. They got it done.
Yeah, and now we want to see consistency, right? Because come back, Monday Night Football next week, we're going to be in Pittsburgh, and we know this about Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin's going to have them ready to go. And we're going to have to go to Pittsburgh, which is always an incredibly difficult place to play. You're not going to see this whatever's taking place in Pittsburgh today. That's not going to happen next week. So, the big thing is when you have an opportunity this early in the season to be 2-0 in the league against two league opponents, two divisional opponents.
And on the flip side, maybe Steelers fans staring at 0-2 right now and what that might mean for you guys moving forward.
Well, like I said before, the Steelers start off bad in the first 6-7 weeks all the time and still somehow finish 500 or in the playoffs with Mike Tomlin. We always start bad, not this bad though. I think it's a mix of our quarterback was not good, was not making accurate throws today. We could not get a run game going because our offense coordinator is crap, and I've said that throughout. And number 3, San Francisco is for real, and they showed why they're one of the favorites to win against the Steeler team that people thought were going to be better with all the players they picked up in the offseason and the way their offense ended the season.
But Eric, you know this. This is where coaching now sets in. We've seen it. It's on tape. What happens now for week 2 and 3 and 4 moving forward? How do you keep your guys engaged, locked in, and more importantly, make the adjustments? We'll see what Kevin Stefanski versus maybe the best that they have in the entire NFL with Mike Tomlin. Like, what do
Yeah,
they
I
do
love
now
Tomlin
for the rest of the season?
I've said that as a Browns fan. I would give anything to have the consistency that the Steelers have had.
Oh, yeah.
As far as obviously 3 head coaches in 50 years, 60 years, whatever it is. And then the success rate that they have, because Travis is 100% correct. I mean, they might be 3-3 after 6 games, and you're still not comfortable because you realize Pittsburgh they almost out program you. They're just always good. They're always consistent. You know what you're getting from them. And trust me, Kenny Pickett's going to figure it out. He'll have a solid year.
I hope.
I think it's the best division from top to bottom in the entire NFL. I think every week anybody can beat anybody. You're seeing the Ravens take care of business today as well. And the Bengals aren't going anywhere. Joe Burrow's a stud. I mean, the guy's unbelievable. Jamar Chase, obviously one of the top 2 or 3 receivers in the league. So Cincinnati's going to be there in the end as well. I just think it's awesome that Cleveland – I think that if Cleveland is – really dialed in and really uses this as a springboard, I think they're going to be right there with anybody to win this division.
Since he ran into a buzzsaw today, baby, in Cleveland, no one was going to beat us in the entire league. We were ready from top to bottom, all different 6 places around the football field and the special teams. We did it today, Eric. So if you're going to do some yard work today, do it with a smile on your face, understanding that you're 1-0 for one of the few times since '99, baby.
And
Weren't you 1-0 last year?
What's that?
Yeah, but not with this quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
But not with this quarterback.
No, that's what I was getting ready to say. That's exactly right, Brian. Deshaun Watson is only going to get better. Remember, the last time we saw him in a full season, he was an NFL MVP candidate. I mean, he was one of the best players in pro football. If he gets back to even 75% of that, Cleveland's going to the playoffs. You put it down right now. If he stays healthy, they're going to the playoffs. That dude is he's a next level athlete. He's an all-pro potential. And then you throw Nick Chubb behind that with their receivers and Joku, all that whole crew, Mari Cooper, they're going to be just fine. And I don't think that defense is going anywhere. So, listen, you're not going to go. They're not going to go 16-0, 17-0, whatever it is now. But this just feels good getting game 1. Especially against a divisional opponent and a team that, like Brian said, is preseason, right? We're already kind of crowning them or potentially taking that crown away from Kansas City and giving it to Cincinnati. So, and how about Kansas City? I mean, getting beat by Detroit. That's and you got to love Detroit because they're like the Browns of the NFC.
It's true.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. So they're on the come up, just like the Browns are. 2 teams off to phenomenal starts, and it just it feels good, man. It does.
The 2 teams that people were saying were going to be in the AFC Championship game both lost. Right. That's a big win for the AFC. Now we got to see what the Bills do against the Jets. If the Bills lose to Aaron Rodgers, that's the top 3 teams people said were going to be in the AFC, and that just throws everything into into the wash. But I will say a bigger game for the Browns, the win, because like you said, Eric, this is such a balanced top to bottom good conference. It may come down to tiebreakers.
It may come down, just to winning your league games at home in the AFC North. And if you cannot protect home field, you're going to be in some trouble. So the Browns, I mean, they did what they had to do today. I just think they did it in a little bit more dominating and satisfying fashion than we kind of all thought.
Well, I think that's a good point because, Brian, you're right, defending that home field because – I hear this with college basketball coaches will say this maybe more than any other sport. They'll say, you've got to win your home games and then go 50-50 on the road. I think if you kind of use that same mentality in the NFL, you're going to be right where you want to be at the end of the year most years.
Well, I'm right where I want to be, Eric. Got a nice cold drink in hand. I'm kicking back. I'm enjoying the rest of my Sunday. Not sure about you, feller, but this is pretty nice.
Yeah, it is. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it as well. I was funny. I was already. Grayson Murray even sent me a text, said this is going to be a great week of school.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, Grayson was a guest on the show earlier. He just texted me and said, man, doesn't this just feel good? A lot of smiles all around the state of Ohio today, man.
Hey, look, right here, even my dog, man.
Yeah.
Victory puppy.
Even happy about it, aren't you, buddy?
Yes.
I do have one question if we're going to stick with it's going to be a good week at school. How good is Braden DeVito at Shelby?
Oh, he's a stud, man. The only critique you can give him is that you would just like to see him cut down on the INTs. He's basically thrown 1 per game, but it doesn't make up for the fact that he's an incredible athlete. He's going to score what do you have, a 99-yard run on Friday?
Yeah, sure.
194 total rushing.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, and like I said, that's nitpicking. Just from a coaching perspective, you'd say, hey, let's get rid of that turnover. But the MOAC is probably the best it's been since we've been covering it with this edition. Meaning like Shelby,
I'm
Clear
with
Fork,
you.
Ontario.
Yeah.
I think Ontario is really, really good. I think Gallion's solid. I think Gallion's pretty darn good, and Shelby's pretty good. I think Clear Fork is a little bit of a surprise the other way. I think we were all expecting Clear Fork maybe to be a little bit better than what we've seen thus far. And, and here's the thing. I'm not sure if Dane was absent on Friday night, but that score was kind of surprising as well, that Pleasant was able to beat Highland. But anyways, yeah, the MOAC is going to be really, really good. And then obviously the TY Tigers, I called that game on Friday. They kind of you can definitely see that they established themselves as kind of being the preeminent program again, at least for this year of the OCC. I still like Ashland next year, though. With that quarterback and with Scott Valentine, I think they're going to be pretty good in 2024.
What do you think of Amar Davis in person?
He's a freak show. He's a scholarship athlete, and who I don't know what people are. I don't know why coaches outthink it. He's a kid that you just get him on campus. It doesn't matter. You'll find out what to do with him. He's just electric with the ball in his hands. I mean, the dude, after they get a safety, they kick off to him, and then all he does is just take it 71 yards around the right side for a walk-off touchdown. I mean, it was unbelievable. For him, a walk-off touchdown. But, that was he's just a heck of an athlete, and obviously Lala Owens is incredible. He had one of the best interceptions guys I've ever seen in my life. He was the quarterback booted out, throws the ball. Lala Owens tips the ball, hits the ball, and then he noticed that it's kind of fluttering around, and he dove from I'm telling you, it was 5 yards away and scooped it off the ground to intercept it. So not only did he bat it in the air, then he jumped and caught his own bat. It was absolutely incredible. That's what the OCC, there's nobody else in the OCC that has those two players.
Well, hey, man. Eric, thanks for the time. We're not trying to make you work here on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I got on my socks that say life is good, and boy, is it ever. So bask in the glory, give your dog a little victory pet.
Yeah, it's great to talk Browns football, man. It's good. Isn't it fun? Like, just as a fan of the NFL and see, I feel I'll finish up with you guys, but if you think about most of the kids today, like, we grew up fans of teams. Like, Travis is a fan of Pittsburgh. You and I are Browns fans. I can respect that. Kids today are almost following players more than teams. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you really see that in the NBA. The NBA is a players' league, which I'm fine with, whatever. But I'm a Browns fan. I don't care who's under center or who's coaching. I'm a Browns fan. Like I have no other allegiance to any other team. If the Browns aren't any good, it's not that I won't try to piggyback maybe and kind of root for another team. But my loyalty and fandom is to one, and that is Cleveland. That is it. If they're not any good, then to be honest with you, I feel like the league's dead to me. So it's been dead for quite a while.
Yeah. So it's been resurrected here on this Sunday. Right. It feels holy, baby.
Right.
Woo!
And last thing, finishing up, I know I've said this, I said I was going to finish up, but I have finished it up on this. It's just nice because I feel like in the last 20 years, we would have found a way in the second half to lose this game.
That's what he said.
You know what I mean?
Earlier.
You go into halftime with a lead. Yeah, you're feeling good. You're like, okay, we're playing well. And somewhere in there, there's a penalty, an offsides, an interception, a crazy tip-batted ball that just doesn't go your way, and you find a way where people are like, well, that only happens in Cleveland. You know what? That didn't happen today, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it happened to some other programs around the NFL.
That's right.
Hey.
Listen, he can take his turn in the barrel. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, long-suffering Steelers fans, they haven't won a Super Bowl in
14 years. So long.
That's right. Anyways, hey, guys, have a good day, man.
All right. Take care,
Eric.
Will.
Later.
All right. Well, hey, the house is still divided, but the games are all over.
It's going to be even more divided. It's Brawl Week and it's Steelers-Browns Week. Rivalry Week here at the OH Report. Can't wait.
It's good Sunday, man.
Well, I'm going to continue. We have Sunday ticket here, so I'm going to watch the 4 o'clock games here.
Hanging out.
Bets, yeah. I don't know. You've been ripping on me. Like you.
He can't help it.
I'm kidding. That was fun. Let's do it again sometime. Maybe week 3.
Yeah.
We got Steel, but we're not going to do it next week. We're going to be too. It's Monday Night Football. We got work and stuff.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's going to be saucy.
But we'll try this again. We did not have At least we didn't have zero watchers at any point. We have people watching. I don't know why, but people watch. Keith Mark.
Thank you,
I think
friends.
he's left now, but Keith Mark
Thanks,
watched
Keith.
most of the time. We'll get some notice also, so maybe more people want to watch with us.
Notifications? Oh, final score a little late, but 24-3
Right.
Browns won.
Oh, I got notifications from all my friends on here about how terrible we played and how much our
It says
quarterback
Browns
thing
dominate
sucked,
on
but-
defense to down the Bengals in season opener.
Yeah.
My friend Raphael says, "Why not us, Ski? Why not us?"
Just belief. You just
Leave
need
it right
belief.
there.
Just need belief.
Happy Sunday. Love you guys.
Peace.